Very
All right,
nice.
so this is session 9, Into the Abyss, Franchise Opportunities. Don did a pretty good written recap in Discord. I'm going to give you the Cliff Note version of that. So if you want more details, go to Discord and read all about it. The group was underneath the ruins of Tresendor Manor. They discovered they sent the two half elf sisters back to the surface. I think Helmet actually escorted them up there. They discovered some kind of a room with a bunch of dead corpses and markings on the wall. I think it was Doake that figured out that it was some kind of a ritual to call something upon the far realm. I can't remember if he deciphered whether that was a portal or like an offering, something like that. But that's what he believed, that how the corpses piled up there had something to do with that sacrifice to this far realm. You guys discovered another room with some dead bodies. As you went to investigate them further, 3 shadows came out, and the theme of like circus dudes jumping around, throwing each other around. They pretty much were laid out in one, maybe 1.5 rounds. The dead bodies had the same similar marking you saw before, had that draconic skull with a sword thrust through the bottom of it, carved into their bodies. Next room over, you guys found a desk with a key, or I think a key ring, and a letter in it. The letter was addressed to someone, just had the letter S, didn't say out the full name. The Cliff Note version is, it says plans are going, everything's going as planned. This place should be ready for your possession. Come at your leisure. Said they believe the tiefling escaped somehow, but they'll find her soon enough. They couldn't find the magic item that they possessed. Said something about if it's as mysterious as the Fargear, there's no telling what may be going on. Again, said everything's going as planned. It was signed by the name Hoober. Hoobur was the name. You guys also discovered a secret door led down to the basement. Well, it looked like it used to be the lair of that gelatinous cube that you guys fought earlier. And within there was a shit ton of gold and some magic items. Everybody rolled for magic items. It ended up being like over $2,000 in gold piece. I believe Don put it all in the loot bag. Wayne's the only one that hasn't rolled for a magic item yet. From there, you guys continued counterclockwise, went into a room that had strange markings on the wall and floor that kind of pulsed, and this aberration came out of the floor, engulfed a couple of you guys. It was letting out this annoying, kind of like mesmerizing sound that everyone can make wisdom saves. And I found out in that session that just like usually with my monsters, you guys' wisdom saves sucked that night. But eventually, you guys learned that it didn't have much of an AC, and you beat the shit out of it. You shut down the pulsing runes on the wall, and shut down wherever that thing came out of the corner of the room. There you headed south, came to a locked door, unlocked the door, pushed through it. It had something blocking it. I think Splug was the one to push the door open. Saw it was being blocked by a statue of like a kobold or something. And then I can't remember if you saw or heard what came from underneath the beds. Can you refresh my memory, Splug?
Mm,
Do you remember if you saw it or you just heard it?
I think I heard it.
Okay. No, I think you did see it. I told you guys what it looked like. Remember I told you they looked like coming up from underneath the beds?
I don't. But
It
I've
was
got the memory of a sieve.
skeletal chickens.
Mm.
Does that ring a
I
bell?
remember that because I just listened to
Yeah.
that today.
Okay, yeah. So
And wasn't
skeletal,
there a stone kobold?
yeah, statue of a
Yeah.
kobold or something was blocking the door that you guys pushed through. And so these 2 skeletal chickens come running out from underneath the bed, and that's where we left off the last session. You guys remember anything else that I missed from last session? Don, you just did a recap. Is there anything I missed?
I've forgotten already. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, but Don, since I just now said that,
Oh
you
yeah.
do get 2 inspiration cards for doing the recap. You
Okay.
have 1 now. So would
Yep.
you like to donate, or I'm assuming you want to donate that 1 card to somebody before I give you 2 more, or do you want to give
Mm.
one of the new ones to somebody else?
One of the new ones looks like Helmet's here, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
So you want to give one of the
I
new
think we
cards
won.
to Helmet?
Yep.
Okay. All right, let me give you yours first, Don. The first one. There's 1 card, and I'll deal another card to Helmet. And this is Don's reward for doing the written recap. Okay. Ryan, you should have a new card there. Did it show? Yeah, it came up. Give you guys a chance to kind of look at those before I switch the map, and we'll roll initiative.
Skeletal chickens, would that be animal handling or necromancy to deal with them?
I guess we'll find out when you roll initiative. Any questions on your new cards? Not, we'll switch over to the new map and roll initiative. Hopefully I dropped Bryn in here. I'll do a shift click for you guys. Yep, I did move Bryn there. Guru is not, yep, thank you whoever got rid of Guru. Guru is not there. And this is where we'll now roll for initiative.
Oh, so Brian.
Yep.
In Baldur's Gate, my character just got a scroll of dark vision. So can I send that to Splug somehow?
We're not playing multiverse. Multiverse of madness here, Baldur's Gate and Into the Abyss.
Beat Helmet.
Was Helmet on the screen? Oh, he's in there.
No,
What do
I
you mean
beat
as
him.
far as-
My
Oh.
0.1.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody in?
Where's the big G?
I only see 3 initiatives in there. We're still missing Doake.
Doake's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Gralnar, isn't it?
We're missing Gralnar.
Oh. You know what?
Did you not click on your token?
Oh wait. No, that's actually Gralnar's is the 7.1. And I did not click on the token for. Yes, I did. That's the only token I don't know. I'm doing it again here. See, it went in twice for Doake. Here we go.
All right, Sortus descending.
Now, my original rolls were 7.1 for Gralnar. I'm sorry. It was 7.1 for Doake and.
Well, I'm not going to worry about 7 versus 7.1, so we're good.
Okay.
Right, so, top of the order, Bryn. Where's Bryn at in this? Oh, Bryn's back. Put her back in the other room. I think that's where Bardo was. All right, Bryn, you're up first. What would you like to do here?
Well, I'm assuming that this hallway is jam-packed, so I can't really do anything. Can't
That would be
get through
difficult.
3 people, so I guess that's my turn.
You want to hold an action to do anything? If you do get a clearance, hold to
Can I
move or hold to do
can
something?
can I see anything through 3 people?
You mean into that room? No, you cannot.
Yeah. So I don't know what I would hold. I don't even know that anything's really going on because Bryn didn't watch the video, only I did.
All right, Doake.
Doake is going to. Oh, he can see this one. So he's going to do a little.
Now you can see it, but Doake cannot.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Doake is going to hold his action with his radiant staff.
Okay. Shoot one of them if you can see it.
Yep.
All right. Splug. You could definitely see
Splug's
one of them.
Splug can see them both. Splug's gonna come in, and he's actually gonna go right down to here, and he's going to smack the shit out of that one. He's gonna use his bonus action to do the Grand Slam Smacky Smack for 12.
Okay.
If 22 hits.
And as you come in, they were going to hold their action until someone came in because they heard you coming. So you get your attack off, and so do they. Wow, look how good that is.
Ow.
Yeah. I know you're scared about that one, right? So your 22 definitely hits this guy right here. Poor little skeleton chicken.
Mm-hmm. But then does 26 hit him?
Let me check. Just barely. His AC went up since last time, you know.
And that's
He's
it.
still clucking away.
And that's it. And I'm gonna yell, "Holy shit, skeletal chickens!"
Hey, whoop! I gotta go past somebody.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I put in to GM. I'm just trying something.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Did I? No, I didn't skip him. Okay, Gralnar, you're up next.
Gralnar. Boy, I guess he's just going to come up. And let's take a couple of whacks at this one.
Did the other one get you with an attack of opportunity? Because they're
Oh.
vicious.
Ah, that is true. Yeah, this one is going to try that one as well. So that first attack was the one you approached. This is for the one you walked away from. And they can't hit
Yeah.
shit. Okay, and
Okay.
your attack was a 20
Probably
for
pretty good 'cause-
16.
Correct.
It's probably
Chicken
pretty good
takes
they
it.
didn't hit you for reasons that you're going to learn later, I'm sure.
Takes it and takes a 17.
Poor little skeletal chicken.
Oh,
Drops to the
finger
ground.
licking, finger licking, G-Dog.
And that's going to be his turn.
Okay. So I have one left. How's that for my chicken? Was that better than the gibberish I had in last session?
Pretty close, though.
Okay. But I'm pretty sure when they're not ready to attack, they have 2 attacks. So let's cross my fingers that I can actually hit something here. Wow. Wow. I'm assuming both those miss you, Splug. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then he's going to hop up on the bed next to you. Helmet.
You kicking?
I'll just come on in, stand right here, and I'll see if I can finish him off.
Looks like you need to move a little closer to your mic or something there, Helmet. I can barely hear you.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better. Okay, 13 hits. Now there's 2 dead skeletal chickens. Are you happy with yourself?
Do you see the size of that chicken?
Oh man, I was gonna train them.
Call down to Bryn and Doake to come on in, and we'll have a look in this room and see if we can find
This
anything.
should have been
What's
non-lethal.
that thing on the floor by the door there?
That is the statue of the kobold that was kind of blocking the door when Splug first kind of pushed through.
Blood's reassembling the bones into a little chicken statue. He's using earwax for the joints so that they stick together.
Oh, shit. I keep forgetting this. Splug, I need you to retroactively give me a con save.
Do you?
Yeah, to me, that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Good to know. Okay. All right. Helmet. Who said they were doing something in the room? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was
I guess we'll just start looking around and see if we can find anything. I was asking what that thing on the floor is by the door, but you said it looks like a statue of
Yeah.
something.
Splug is reassembling one of the chickens with earwax for the joints.
earwax for the joints. Grouse.
Brian, can I examine the statue because statues don't lie on the floor directly in front of doorways for no good reason?
Ah,
Sure, they do.
you
No, they
certainly
don't.
can.
Well, they do when they've been petrified because of the undead chickens.
Ooh.
Or Medusa.
And with that being said, I'm not going to make you do a check because Rob just states the obvious there. Let's see here. So yes, this looks like it's a quite detailed statue. So for that reason, you believe that something turned this kobold to stone at some point. Let's see. Sorry, I got to read to see if there's anything else you actually notice from the statue.
Is it completely turned? Is it in the process of turning? Is it
Oh, it's completely turned.
okay?
Okay, and that's all you're going to notice.
Do I know anything
Investigating
about these chickens? Is this something that is permanent, like Gary said, a Medusa, or is this something that is transient and whatever the creature is, it can potentially save at some point for it?
Tell you what, give me like a nature or arcana check with advantage.
I'm gonna go. I think nature. Yeah, I'm gonna go nature. 14.
Okay. There are several creatures that can turn something to stone. But I will say you've never heard of a skeletal creature that turns something to stone.
Are there non-skeletal chickens that turn stuff to stone?
Oh. What about a stone creature that turns things into skeletal creatures?
If someone gives me an investigation or a nature check on the dead skeleton chickens, then perhaps you'll discover that. I think Rob already knows the answer, but I'm
I
continuing
do
the
know the
game.
answer. That's why. Well, I think I know the answer, but Bryn wouldn't necessarily.
Someone will give me a nature or a medicine or arcana check on one of the
Somebody with
chickens.
high nature arcana, or I have a +3, so
I'll do a medicine check on a 3. I can do a 3. Well, it's good.
Doake says, I'm drooling.
that's great, Doake. That's a good
Right.
roll.
He's got a +7.
So I can say, chicken. Haven't had that in a while.
You won't have it now. There's no chicken on that chicken.
Anybody else?
I could do a nature. I could do a medicine. I'm a 3. Rob, what are you? You were
I'm a
nature.
3
or
in
something.
I'm a 3 in nature.
Go for it.
I might do it.
There you go.
Do it.
Yeah, so at the Bryn takes just walks towards the skeleton. Oh yeah, that used to be a cockatrice. And those are one of the creatures that will turn something to stone. But for some reason, these are like undead cockatrice. That is something new to you, Bryn. You never heard of an undead cockatrice before?
And is a cockatrice stone, is that a permanent thing? Like, do I need a greater restoration spell, or
With
do
that
I know?
nature check, I'll say that you believe that a normal cockatrice, this doesn't last forever. It lasts for like maybe a day or so before it wears off.
Okay. We have no idea. Is this kobold linked up with anybody else that we've met so far in this dungeon?
I guess since you haven't been here, the group hasn't
Yeah, I don't
seen
know. That's an
any other
actual
kobolds.
question. Okay. So not linked up with the last whatever it is that we
The other franchise right now.
the other franchiser that we met. No.
That's
that
correct.
we know of. Okay. All right, so we don't know how long Shorty's cousin's been in there.
Yeah. How heavy would this statue be?
I mean, it's the size of a kobold. It's not going to be light, but you can definitely pick it up and move it around, smash it if you want.
No,
That's pretty nice.
so Bryn knows this is generally only 24 hours. So should we take him to the surface with us?
Maybe
Oh, we
should
definitely shouldn't lock him in the room for sure. He's going to pop out at some point. I don't know. It could be in the next hour, or it could be because who knows how long ago this happened.
Let's go put
If
it in
this
that
happened
cell.
yesterday, he's good to go. If this happened 2 hours ago, then he's gonna come out of it tomorrow. So we don't know.
Should we just smash him into rubble?
Could always do that.
We could go lock him in the cell.
You might have some interesting information for us when he comes.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking too, Ryan.
Well, I was thinking Splug could probably pick him up and carry him to the surface. And if he starts to fidget, we restrain him.
Yeah.
Is there anything else strange about these cockatrices? I don't know. What's the cockatrice? What's the plural of a
Cockatiels?
cockatrice?
I'll go ahead and add a bonus since you did so well in your nature check. As you're examining the cockatrice a little bit more in detail, you would see that same little marking. I got to read it so I don't screw it up. Reveals a tiny sigil etched into each of their beaks. The draconic skull with an upward thrust sword that you've
We've seen that sigil before, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody's going around with their little engraver and engraving stuff. Their label maker.
Yeah.
Maybe Kobold can tell us who that was. Maybe it was a Kobold that did it.
Does the kobold have like a banner or anything on him like that? Is that marking anywhere on his being?
Does he have a wallet?
Oh, you're
Does
looking
he-
for that
does-
dragon skull with the sword through it symbol?
Does he have business cards and brochures?
You don't see any of that. If it was, it'd be turned to stone at this point. But if you take several minutes looking over the statue, turn him over, pick him up, whatever, you don't see that marking on the kobold anywhere.
I like the idea of taking him with us.
Yeah, I don't think we should necessarily just leave him here. So if it's feasible, we should take him with us and then chat him up. At the least, at the very least, he could sort of clean out the latrines back back home.
Right?
Yeah.
So Splug will pick him up by the knee joint and kind of rest him on his shoulder like a giant action figure.
Okay. Well, they have this thing on the map layer, so it's not a separate token. So let me go grab a random skeleton for you to pick up and toss over your shoulder. Give you a boner to put on your shoulder, Gary. I'm sure you like that.
Well, is he a skeleton or is he a statue?
Statue.
For purposes of this session, it's going to look like a skeleton.
Okay.
Because all the statues I have are standing straight up. You can't even tell what the hell they are. So at least this you can tell it's a humanoid. All right, so Splug, you're going to carry him over your shoulder?
I am
Ryan's a humanoid.
like an over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Okay. Anything else in this room?
They came from under the bed, so I'm going to toss the beds over.
Yeah, we're gonna search.
Look underneath.
Okay. As you guys pull the sheets back, toss them up, they need to make me an inspection roll or anything like that because they are just absolutely covered in looks like cockroaches, maggots, fleas. They're just very infested with all kinds of different kinds of bugs and stuff. Not sure if they were. Yeah, there's remnants. I say remnants because the bugs have been eating it of like feathers and stuff like that underneath the bed. But nothing else of value.
Is there any hidden doors or exits or trap doors or?
Well, you can certainly give me a perception or investigation.
Perception to you or open?
To me. And tell me what wall you're concentrating on.
I'm looking at the big wall on the bottom.
Maybe you also want to give me one on the right side or left side.
Perception?
Yeah, or investigation if you're touchy-feely.
Okay.
Okay, Bryn gave me one. Which wall, Bryn?
The wall adjacent to the one that Splug is looking at.
Someone
Oh,
should
they're
also
both
recheck.
adjacent. So this one?
Sure.
All right, and who's doing the other one?
It's one. I'm probably not the best one to do it.
Gralnar can go on in his side.
Helmet should retry the one I did.
Splug, I'm going to take away inspiration card.
Oh,
Gralnar, are you going to do one? I haven't
Yep.
seen it yet if you have.
That shouldn't have been an advantage.
Three of you kind of inspect the walls. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Gralnar, in your instance, you're almost positive there's no such thing as a secret door in this wall.
All right.
You definitely would have seen it or noticed it. Anything else you guys want to do in this room?
Splug's licking the wall like a salt lick.
Give me a perception roll as you do that, Splug. Okay.
Tastes like chicken.
As you reach out your tongue to get ready to lick it, you can see there's a big old cockroach on the wall right there where you're getting ready to lick it.
Perfect. He's going to bite it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Cockroach. Not like the cockroaches I grew up on, but it's good. Tastes like chicken.
Have you guys I think this room's done. Have you guys done anything in this room?
Well, that's the cavern, and we went in the north top end and
You haven't done anything
fought
at
the
the
big
south end
bad.
yet?
Correct.
No, across the bridge on the south end is where we got to go.
Yeah.
Where did you enter? Across the bridge on the south end?
From the
Okay.
top.
You know,
That room it's very long. It runs a whole up and down of this map right now. There's another bridge to the north. They crossed over that one and went in the room to the north of what you see right now.
But you guys entered this facility from the far east side, is that right?
Somewhere
From the
down in
top.
here.
yes,
Okay.
we still need to go over here.
Okay.
We came in up here.
Oh, yeah. We came in up here. Yep.
Yeah, so just for Bryn's, I guess, information, since the rest of you guys have seen this room before, the smell of death is strong in this room. To the far north, you guys first came through. That's where all the markings were and all the dead corpses are, way up here to the north. To the south, right here, looks like there used to be a tunnel, but it's been caved in. So even though you can see all the way out there, that thing is completely blocked with boulders. These are wooden and rope bridges that cross over a chasm. It's roughly, does it tell me? I'll say it's roughly 40, 50 feet down. And you can see remnants, those with dark vision. Can see that there's all kinds of like bones and rubble down at the very bottom.
Barney Rubble?
Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone.
A little bit of Betty Rubble.
A little bit of Bam Bam.
Don't make it gross, Brian.
Always making it dirty. Yes, Brian.
I gotta keep Splug entertained somehow.
So this is the last route we got to take.
All right.
Anything else up here?
We've done all that.
Okay.
We came in up here. We went in, we fought the big bad, we freed the 2 chickyboos. So we're just heading down here.
The last time Splug jumped over the chasm. I don't know why he felt the urge to walk
Splug?
over the.
Does Splug
rickety
have
bridge.
light on him?
He does.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just I'm noticing that there's something emanating from Splug. I wasn't sure what it was.
And
Has
Doake
Doake as well.
got a torch.
Brian,
Doake has a torch.
Gralnar would like to come down here and take a good look at this area too. He's specific because this area has been so full of hidden doors. He just wants to take a good look around.
Yeah, he does.
Give me an intelligence or a survival check to decipher more, Gralnar.
Intelligence or what did you say?
Nature or survival.
I'm so awesome at both.
And since you're dwarf, roll with advantage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna touch him in his happy place to give him guidance.
Ooh. I like my happy place. Survival and guidance. What is that?
Plus 1d4.
Okay. So with that extra d4, Gralnar, you can decipher that this is definitely not something that happened naturally. This was sabotaged in some way to collapse this. And, I say that's good enough. You can, if you spent, it's going to take a considerable amount of time to kind of pull this out. You're thinking probably a day or more to unbury this if you really want to see where it goes to.
Okay. Can I tell which direction it was closed from?
Like where the cave-in came from?
Yeah.
You're saying where it started,
This
originated?
side or the other side? Yeah.
Your survivor roll is not that good to determine that.
Okay.
In Splug check, he has advantage on survival checks.
DC goes up if a second person checks. And you would not have advantage. I gave Gralnar advantage because he's a dwarf.
I have Labyrinth Recall, which gives me advantage on any wisdom survival check. Oh, I said
To
navigate.
navigate or track. You did that
Yeah,
last
I
time.
think
You said don't. You said stop reading,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah. I figure if I try enough, I'll get through it. I'll get away with it. See if I can delete this. Nope.
Well, Splug, you are definitely not lost. You know exactly where you're going in this labyrinth.
Exactly. That's right.
Okay. And that caved-in tunnel, it definitely goes south. There you go, Splug. How about that? No, don't even need to roll for that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else in this room?
Nope. Not me.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do next? Where you want to go?
I think we need to follow where Splug is leading.
Let me know how far I can go, Brian.
15 feet, if no one else is going anywhere else.
Right. 15.
And Splug, you can see from this vantage point, probably about 20 feet down, it comes to a dead end.
I want to go down and check to see if there's something else.
Okay, you can be 15 feet, everybody. Whoever wants to move
And
it.
Gralnar and Doake are both going to be searching the walls, looking for a secret entrance, exit, something.
Okay. Like where you're standing right now?
All the way in, because people don't make hallways just to end them.
Yeah. Splug's looking in front of him for the space in front of him to see if there's something on the floor.
So Splug is in front. So Splug, you can give me a perception if you're looking, investigation if you're touchy-feely. Your labyrinth skills are not kicking in here. Looks like it's just a dead end.
Can I perceive it?
You can give me a perception roll if you want, Bryn.
Do you want it to you?
Yes, please. Yep, looks like a dead end.
Does
we have-
Gralnar?
Do we have a dwarf? It's stone. We need the dwarf to go look.
Yeah.
Ron, if you go up to the front, you can give me a perception or investigation with advantage.
Okay.
And I touch him in his happy place on his way there.
How many happy places do you have, Gralnar?
Well, I'm thinking at
None.
least 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it doesn't matter because lightning can strike more than once when it comes to happy place touching.
Okay, Gralnar, move yourself down there in front of everybody else,
Yep.
so that when this lightning bolt streaks across down the hallway, you'll be the first one to get hit. Okay. No, this is definitely another example of a well-crafted hidden secret door. And with that perception roll, you see exactly which brick to press to open it up.
Okay.
So are you going to do that?
You dang right. I'm gonna muscle that thing open.
Dang right.
Thanks. Darn Skippy.
What are they
You
still
see
doing
a
here?
familiar room. Don't move yet. I'm going to do a shift click. You see a familiar room. Looks like the room when you first came in. Pay no attention to those two females you see over there. They are
Okay.
off the map. I forgot to move them before the session started. That's the two half-elf girls that you guys saved in a previous session.
What'd you guys do with the two half-elf girls?
Helmet took them.
Little rave action. Little rave action.
Whatever it was too quick.
Little backpacks and a little bit of
Yeah.
some lollipops.
They took a bit of a shining to me. Can't say
Why
I blame
Why wouldn't they?
Helmet
They were just
murdered
trying
him.
to, they were just trying to make Splug jealous. So, Gralnar, are you going to go in the room or? Hey.
Brian told me not to move, but
Oh, I did?
yeah, you said don't move yet.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I even said that. It must be like force of habit.
Yeah. So yeah, Gralnar will. He's like, hey, there's a.
Is that a waterbed?
Mm-hmm.
uh,
See, we went in this room up here, Rob, and Varda set off a trap, not Splug, Varda.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And it exploded in fire, and we jumped in the pool and put ourselves out.
Nice. In the waterbed.
In the waterbed that Sparta from the traps Varda set off.
I
not
used to have a
Splug.
waterbed. Looked exactly like that.
There you go.
So we should probably check out that. Was there anything else in that room that you guys?
No, I don't think there was.
You only got as far, I think, Splug opened up one barrel and there was some kind of like fat or glue or something in there, and then the bomb went off and everything caught on fire.
I read about that or I heard about that. Where did I do?
Yeah.
Somebody tried to explode the glue or something.
Yeah, that was Varda who set it off, not Splug. Splug was innocent. He just opened the barrel. Varda knocked over the exploding bottle.
The ravens are over here on the stairs, judging all of you, just so that you know. And it's not really silent judging. They're actually pretty loud judging you.
Brian, is there anything useful in this room still?
Let me pull it back up again. I'm pretty sure everything is burnt to a crisp in here, but let me go see if anything was in there that doesn't burn.
Splug got revenge on Varda when they were both in the pool. He peed on him.
I mean, you might be able to salvage like some old nails, maybe some pitons, that you see the remnants of some of the crates, but almost everything else is pretty much gone. I mean, the whole southern half of this room has got some kind of black charred goo all over the floor and the walls.
Okay.
Possibly remnants from that glue or whatever it was that Splug saw the first time.
All right. So where to now, guys?
Or just for Bryn, you were here when the first one, right? So you guys, you came through this door. This is
Yep.
the stairs. Okay.
Yeah, this all looks familiar to me.
Okay.
Well, do we go back to town and check on the Chickaboo and find out who wrote that letter? Because remember, the letter was signed by S. And there's the one guy down there in this town
Oh.
that's got the
It
initial
was
S.
it was addressed to S. It was signed
Addressed
by a guy named Hoober, Hoobur.
Goober's brother.
Could be. Is that one of your goblin friends?
Yep.
What
Cool.
you guys want to do here?
Shall we depart and leave Helmet in the hallway?
Okay.
Maybe.
Like when you've got a child and you're just sort of walking along, you're on your way out and like, okay,
Yeah.
Helmet, we're leaving you here.
All right, so you guys are going to exit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. As you step through the door, top of the stairs, and turn to the left towards the ruins, you guys see two hobgoblins that pause, staring at you with a mix of anger and confusion. One wears an oversized water tank on her back, with a handheld hose and a nozzle emerging from it. A clear, viscous liquid drips from the nozzle, sizzling and smoking when it hits the ground. The second hobgoblin brandishes a lethal-looking sword, both wearing leather armor branded with the insignia of the 9 golden swords. So let me just move you guys to the other map.
Suckers. Oh no, hobgoblins. It's kind of similar.
Isn't that what you got on your shoulder, Splug?
What's that? No,
A
I've got
hobgoblin?
Shift
No.
click in case you guys are on the map.
Kobold. He's got a kobold.
Cobalt. Oh, sorry.
Well, and there's
Hobgoblins
Varda.
are big. Hobgoblins are big.
So
Oh,
here are the two hobgoblins over there, kind of looking at you somewhat bewildered, like they weren't expecting you to be here.
I think
What
they're
would you like
getting
to do with
ready
this
to burn this
information?
place down.
You said 9 golden swords.
Correct.
Can you guys remind me, are the 9 golden swords bad guys or good guys to us?
They don't like us. They're
I
our
believe we're at
rivals.
war now.
Yeah, because we did damage to them, right?
No, we
just-
just chased that guy off that was extorting the turtle.
I feel like I need to maybe recap some of what's gone on so far with the 9 golden swords, you guys. So back in Telflum,
Sing it.
when you guys were in that tavern, you guys met a couple operatives of the Shadow Masters, and they told you there was a guy that was a spy for the 9 golden swords coming. They wanted you to kind of question him about where some of his hideouts were nearby. And before you got a chance to even talk to the guy, some kinkus and goblins were part of like the show at the theater, started attacking the 2 Shadow Master guys,
That's right. I remember that.
and then a couple of
We
you
chased that
kind of
9 golden
charged.
swords guy out and killed him.
Yeah, a couple of you guys charged the 9 golden swords guy. He called on some of his necromantic powers, and a fight broke out, and you guys took him down. Took his dead body down to a fish market on the docks. Gralnar proceeded to torture him for information, and then you guys cut him up in a bunch of small pieces and put him into a coal furnace. And he told
And
you,
now
Gralnar,
we're reaping what we sowed.
and Gralnar told you that Gralnar, he told you that basically look out for him. He's going to haunt you in your dreams or something like that. And I think it was after the fact when Gralnar realized, oh yes, powerful people have the ability to bring people back even when there's no body parts. And to what Splug said, on your road to Jiyyd, you ran into a couple other 9 golden swords that were kind of given a trying to beating down a turtle for some money on some deal gone bad with them. I think Varda paid him off, so there wasn't a fight then. But that's
Oh, I
so
remember that
far.
vaguely too.
That's
Look.
so far the extent of your interaction with Nine Golden Swords. You know, they're obviously them and the Shadow Masters are like two opposing or rival thieves guilds.
Splug's going to consume one of the greater healing potions he bought. And that's before we've gone into fight, so it's the full kick, right?
I'll let you do that. You could have done that as you're walking your way up, or when you got into that last room. I'm cool with that.
But you didn't, so you're screwed.
What are you doing?
We're fighting these guys. Let's go. That guy's
Oh.
already got skull and crossbones on him. He knows he's dead.
Can we shoot something flaming at the water tank on his back? Because that's probably going to
Yeah, I don't think that's a
explode and
water
burn the
tank.
shit out of him.
That's napalm.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, no questions. You guys are just attacking, right?
Apparently.
We should probably
Well,
try and talk to them
We
first.
could try to talk to them. We just have to be ready to kill him.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I was trying to look at that instead of I clicked on the wrong button.
I'll just call out and be like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
Okay. They both kind of look at each other and they go, "We're about to ask you the same thing."
Is that
It's
really
not this
Varda?
place.
Is Varda over there?
No, he's not. I just moved him out of the way for. I'll put him on the GM layer for right now.
Okay, of all of the people that are currently on this map, who are the bad guys? Okay, so those two guys with the green circles, not the X's.
Right.
Okay.
But the X's are the jackals you guys fought in the
Okay.
the previous 2 episodes ago, maybe last episode.
The
All right.
hyena.
Bryn's going to go up. Bryn is going to send her ravens over nearby. They're going to caw far enough away from them, sort of to make them like they're, make them feel a little bit on edge. And Bryn's going to not go much closer than she currently is, and she's going to yell, "Hey, you there! What are you doing?"
Looks over at the ravens, kind of pointing his nozzle at them, but not pulling the trigger, just pointing at them.
"Don't do it," she says. "Don't do it."
And the female hobgoblin holding the sprayer says, "We were sent here on official business."
We were sent here on official business, too. What official business are you here on?
On behalf of the Nine Golden Swords. Who are you here on behalf of?
Well, that's not really any of your business, is it?
Why did I just tell you who I was for?
I suggest you leave these parts or there's going to be trouble.
Can I light a crossbow bolt and load it into my crossbow and just stand in there? Or I take a bonus action to light it?
That may trigger a reaction, unless you're trying to hide it somehow.
And as she says the word trouble, she uses her minor illusion spell to cause sort of a scene of a minor explosion happening right in front of her, just sort of to emphasize the word trouble. Trouble. Trying to intimidate them, Brian.
She's making a minor explosion with like words or sounds. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, with her minor illusion cantrip.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay. You could give me intimidation check if you would like.
Which is always at advantage for me, I'd like to point out.
Nice.
Woo! 29.
Okay.
Roll higher than that, assholes.
I don't need to roll. So the female hobgoblin holding it kind of drops the nozzle, looks at the other one, and says, "What the hell was that?" Says, "Who are these people?" He's like, "I don't know, but I don't know if I get paid enough for this."
You got 30 seconds to get the fuck out.
So this one will step up. Says, "Hey," he holds up his hand. Say, "Hey, just calm down. We're obviously outnumbered here."
And as it moves up, the ravens fly back one.
Okay. He just kind of glances at the ravens. Doesn't really like paying much mind. Says, "We didn't come here for trouble. We just came here to clean up."
So what clean up what?
He looks around the ruins.
So,
Like-
Brian, just so that I know, because it's been a really long time, the burned out building that I'm looking at used to be the headquarters of the other franchise,
Acquisitions
right?
and Corp.
Correct.
Franchise, yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, when you
You
guys
guys
showed
are
up,
nine golden swords. I don't think you have any reason to be cleaning up property that belongs to Acquisitions Incorporated.
well, that may be so, but no one else is cleaning it up, and we're going to do a fair deal with Harbor.
Yeah, but you're taking property that belongs to Acquisitions Incorporated for the 9 golden swords. I don't think that that's going to go over well with Acquisitions Incorporated. Did I mention you guys should get the fuck out?
He looks over at the
With
other
who?
hobgoblin. He's like, "Didn't Harbor say he owns this? This is the Harbor's property. He was leasing it to Ack Inc. They're obviously not going to need it anymore."
So when Acquisitions Incorporated has taken their goods out of it, then you can have the rest of it. But at this point, it still belongs to us. Get oot, as the Canadians say.
Sheila goes, I think we should do what he says. I mean, we're outnumbered.
Yeah,
It's like-
I think you should do what we say. And
It's
you
like-
should not point that drippy thing at us, because that makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This guy
It's
looks
like she
around.
said.
It's like, we can't. Let's bring Harbor into this because we've already reached out to him, and he made it sound like if we wanted someone new to take over, we would do that. We have somewhat of a gentleman's agreement with Harbor.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Harbin, I'm going to memory. Harbin Webster.
Oh, Harbin.
Wester.
Okay, Harbin. So Harbin is a dick. He's a Fandolin dick, and he's one of the guys that's trying to run for mayor now. But he was always a dick in the past.
He is a well-respected businessman of Jiyyd.
He is not well respected. He's well respected like Trump is well respected by idiots.
Who's this Trump you speak of?
Yeah, you know.
I know not who that is.
Yeah, he's the D&D world's version of Harbin.
So he was shot back to you, Bryn. Have you worked out a deal with Harbin to take over this place? If you did, I was unaware of that.
Why don't you go talk to Harbin about it?
Why don't we go talk to Harbin about it?
You don't want me to go talk to Harbin about it because you guys will not end up looking good in that situation.
If you make it to that conversation at all.
Exactly.
You say that out loud, Gralnar?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
why?
intimidation, man. This is intimidation 101. He's tag teaming me.
All
Yeah.
right, so one of you can give me intimidation with advantage, like it matters for Bryn.
I get advantage anyway. It's only a 27 this time.
Okay, he turns to the female hobgoblin and says, all right, we're not going to win this argument. We're not going to win a fight. We're outnumbered. We'll leave, but this is going to get reported back to our superiors.
We're
Just
not going to be here
fair
for
warning.
long. We're not going to be here for long. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Come back tomorrow and we'll be out.
And then he turns kind of back behind you and kind of shouts a couple of names that I don't have prepared.
Because they don't exist in the module?
Steve and Mark.
Because Brian wants us to fight, so we're going to
No,
fight.
no. That's what I'm saying. He says,
Just-
boys, it's okay. Come on out. We're heading out. These fellas say they have a claim. We'll bring it up with Harbin. And two hobgoblins come walking out from the tree behind you.
Ooh, those guys look scary. They're all purpley.
Hate purple
Yeah.
hobgoblins.
These two will start kind of backing away and tell the other two that they'll meet them back in town, and they kind of go around this way.
Cool. So if we had fought them, two more would have shown up. And it would have been a fair fight.
Somebody
So once
waited
those
for
other
us.
two are out of sight, should we murder these two? I'm just
And
kidding.
they're going to start making their way back into town. Unless you guys are going to ask any more questions, follow them. Yes, no, maybe.
Nope, don't care about them. They're doing a different job. We just need to look around here and figure out what it is that we're going to do. I mean, we probably don't have anything to do here. We probably could have said, "Oh yeah, fill your boots" and walked away. But I got advantage in intimidation now, so I got to use it.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, is there anything in the ruins that we can collect or?
Exactly. That's a good call, Don.
You guys pretty much did all your perception investigation when you were up here earlier, after you killed everything.
Yeah.
But 1 second, let me read to see if there's anything else that you guys can glean from this.
Splug wants
Um,
to know if we can go see his new girlfriend in town where she's recovering.
So, do we need to report back to head office about what we've just done?
Yeah, that
Do
was
we
your
have a
overall
method
goal.
to do that?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Gralnar can do that while we take
Okay.
a break.
Okay.
I mean, he's got the sending stone, so he
Perfect.
can report in.
Good, because then we'll get our next our next mission.
How many minutes? How long has it been since we've been out of any combat?
Since you've been out of combat,
Yeah, since
Uh,
before
it's-
the chickens.
I'd say it's been like at least 15, 20 minutes, if not longer. Why?
Well, Doake just wants to go back to full health.
Oh. I always forget about that every single session until you bring it up.
The
to me,
ring of
like
regen.
to remind me, hey, look what you gave one of your characters.
It only works in combat in BG3.
Okay, so from here, are you guys going back into town for any reason? Jiyyd? Are you guys going to reach out to Omen first, or are you going to head back to your keep? What do you want to do next?
Well, I don't think we should go back to Fandlin because if we were wrong in intimidating those guys, that's where they went back to. So we shouldn't go back there.
We just get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. We should.
Is it night yet?
Not night yet?
Yeah.
No, I'd say it's like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. Uh,
So what's your intention? You heading back to the keep?
Yep. Let's go back to the keep, guys.
That is a long journey. So 1 second.
right?
Let's stop and see the goblins because we owe them 5
Well,
more
you
gold
know,
pieces.
I think, what we should do is we should go find somewhere to hang out. You should do your report. Make sure that Omen doesn't have anything else for us to do in the area, and then we can go back to the keep if he does. It would be silly to make your way back to the keep and then contact Omen and have him say, "Oh yeah, you know what? We need you to go 200 yards to the west and do this."
Yeah. Agreed. Gralnar.
So you're going to hang out here, out back in town, in the middle of the field somewhere.
Is there a wooded area that we can, someplace we can hole up?
Yeah, with a little bit of walk, you can find several wooded areas nearby.
Yeah, we want to find somewhere that we're not going to be seen when if people come during the night to come in and check out the building, storm this broken castle. We want to be a little bit far enough away, but we don't want to be hours hikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to stay within sight of the manor if you can, but in some kind of a wooded area, correct?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough to find something nearby. Okay. So who has the ability to contact Omen?
That would be the secretary.
Is that you?
Which
That
is
is Gralnar, yeah.
That's Gralnar. Okay. All right. So I think that it gives you like a sending stone for headquarters. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. All right. So you're doing that once you get into your secluded area, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you reach out to headquarters. You don't reach out to Omen exactly. I forget the guy's name. Flabbergast, I think is his name at headquarters. He's kind of like the local secretary, so to speak, at headquarters. And he tells you to stay put, and Omen will reach back out to you again as soon as he gets back to him. So you get a little bit of time to wait for a response from Omen.
Okay.
Okay. But unless you guys are going to do something else, as another hour passes, and Omen sends you like a quick response, basically saying that I don't have a whole lot of time for speaking here. I'll send one of my one of my men on site to get a full report in person. Don't like using these things. And it cuts off because he ran out of words. Says, damn it, that's why I hate using these things. Viari's on his way. Message over. How you turn this thing off? And then nothing.
Sounds like my dad using technology.
So, probably about an hour later, do you guys see someone? You're watching the keep or the ruins there, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. You see like a flash, like someone just appeared up on the hill through some kind of teleportation, you're assuming?
Ooh, the tiefling.
And
Maybe.
you see, what does this guy look like? Wearing a cape. Looks like he's dressed somewhat noble. Looks like a humanoid, human, maybe half elf. Looks like he has reddish hair. He's kind of looking around, rubbing his chin.
I'm going to send up, using minor illusion, I'm going to send up the logo of Acquisitions Incorporated, like a flare, about 20 yards into the sky.
Okay. Definitely catches this guy's attention. He looks towards you, and he kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a clueless wave. Like he didn't really see anybody, but he's like waving like hi. And then he shouts, hello there! Friend or foe?
Do we recognize this guy?
None of you guys have seen him before. I will say that.
And what was the actual name that Omen said?
Viari.
Okay, and we're gonna, and so I'll yell out, Viari?
Like, what's ho? Friends, I take. Says, am I coming to you? You coming to me?
Join us in our camp.
Says, right there. You see him kind of start bounding down the hill. Looks like he's got a rapier. Looks like he's dressed in some kind of like swashbuckling regalia. Says, greetings, fellow acquisitions brethren. Omen sends his good word. What, pray tell, have you learned of the rubble I just left from? What happened here?
Tell him, Sir Gralnar.
Yeah, we're just gonna give him the rundown. Hey, we showed up. This is the way it was. We found some jackals in there. We made short work of them. We found after the fight with the jackals, we found the major domo. We sent her off to the town to get healed up. She was pretty exhausted. We went down into the basement. We searched the manor itself. Didn't find anything of interest. We went down to the basement. We found a lot. I'm going to go through the rundown of what we found in there.
Now the
And
recaps in Discord.
yeah.
All right,
Good
so
idea.
basically you don't hold anything back. You tell him exactly everything that happened, what you guys encountered, all the notes, all everything. There's nothing you're holding back, correct?
All the
You
way to
say
the
that.
hobby goblins.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the clock piece either.
About the what?
The clock.
The clock. I'm drawing a blank on the clock. What was the clock?
Talking about that other piece of the Ori that we just found.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the only thing you're holding back from him, correct?
Yeah.
Says, well, good. So Gouda's still alive, right?
Who?
Major Domo, you said, right? You found her body? She was alive?
Mhm.
She was alive. Should be back in town. Last I knew.
Well, I guess that's somewhat of good news. I'm going to be pleased to know we didn't kill everyone did. He'll be glad she's okay. So you guys, okay, yeah. So here we go. He pulls out a little satchel. So Omen has instructions for me. Let me just read them here. He says, for your good deeds, he will waive your franchise fee for the next month. He also tells you that if you would like to partake in a second acquisition, ooh, really? Wow, Omen doesn't do this very often. If you'd like to partake in a second acquisitions franchise, he'd be more than willing to work out a deal for this failed franchise. Now, I imagine Gouda might have something different to say about that, but perhaps you can put her in your employ. But it says here that if you guys want to own and operate 2 franchises, he's willing to make an offer to you guys. What say you?
Do we have
Oh,
do we have the finances to be able to do that?
it's going to be basically double. It's $350 per franchise per month, plus whatever else you want to do, just like you were doing before. So here we go, behind the DM screen. In the original module, this was going to be your first franchise, not the one you guys picked up in the previous Into the Abyss campaign. So I'm giving you an option. If you want to run 2 of them, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can still keep using your
Alright.
main one, or you guys can switch over to make this one your main one. I was giving you
And
guys an
if we-
option.
But if we get her working for us, then it becomes sexual harassment. So I'm not sure. I'm good with
Only
that.
if you're the employer.
Splug,
That's what I'm saying.
right? So if she's running it for us, then
So this is completely up to you guys. This is not something that's being pushed by me with the module. It's just the original module had this being your first franchise if you wanted it. I just changed it to where if you want to run 2 of them, you can. I honestly didn't think you guys would want to run 2 of them, but I want to put the option out there
I
for you
don't.
anyway.
You guys think this is going
I
to stretch us too thin?
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, he says Ullman will work out a deal with possibly some other outfit that may want to take over this, but based on the condition of this place, he's not so sure that anybody's going to want a part of this. Okay, let me skip past all this.
I'm going to ask him what he can tell us about the rift and the runes from downstairs.
And I'll show him that piece of skin with the runes on it.
You showing that to Viari?
Yeah.
Can you show him the skin? He kind of curls his nose up. Ugh, I don't want to touch that. I'm not one of the arcane, if you know what I'm saying. Perhaps if I took something back to headquarters, I can find someone there that can read into that a little bit more. But if Oma decides this place is worth keeping, I'm sure he'll send some people in here to take a look at it. But you don't want to ask me that kind of thing. No, I will check on
Right.
Gouda for you.
Do you want the piece of skin?
No, thank you. You can keep that.
Okay. I'll use it as a bookmark.
You go right ahead and do that.
Give her my love when you see her. Tell her I miss her.
I view you and Gouda good friends.
Oh, yeah. I carried her to safety. She loves me.
I often wondered how free she was with the. Never mind. Yeah, I'll get reacquainted.
Oh, she was Gouda.
That's what he calls her.
Real Gouda.
You recall her name being Grunda.
Yeah,
But he calls her Gouda.
because she's Gouda.
All right,
In a dirty
so
way.
okay, so let me kind of give you the Cliff Note version here. So there's several business opportunities you guys have uncovered on your way here and while you're here. They can either set these up as being transactional businesses with this franchise. You can just figure out if you want to be with yours. There are the 2 Alf sisters that you guys freed, sent back to town. They were running some kind of I think it was herbs, something else that they were selling this place. They could set up a business with you for doing that. There was a turtle on your way here that was also had something that they had within their close to where they live. They're going to set
Is that
business
algae?
proposition with you there as well. Just
Was
the
the
only question is
algae?
whether or not you want to try to set something up for your keep or leave those businesses here with this keep.
This
We
keep
should
Or do you
doesn't
even care?
exist.
I think we
Yeah.
do it with ours. Money, money, money.
This keep doesn't exist.
Yeah. I think it should be with us.
Okay. I'm not going to dive too deep into that because it's getting too far into like the accounting stuff. So I don't think that's very fun for you guys, but we'll kind of work on that between sessions. So last question I got for you guys. Are you guys going to Jiyyd for any reason? Or after your meeting with Viari, are you heading back to your keep?
I think we want to head back personally
Yeah.
because there was another town over to the along the way that was actually bigger.
In Jazz, I think you guys stopped in there and you found a few healing potions and stuff. I'll let you guys
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should we go over to the orchard?
Make some apple pie.
Get some apple cider. Find out if maybe the guy will hire us to go find his daughter.
Nice.
We know where she is, so we can go get her and bring her back for the ransom. Actually, she wasn't that friendly. We should go rat her out.
I bet her dad's worse though.
You think? He's an apple farmer. How mean can
Wasn't
an
that
apple
friendly to the big old Minotaur?
I
An
know,
apple doesn't
right?
an apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Gary.
That's true.
See what I did there?
That was good.
I liked
That was
it, yeah.
really good. Yeah. If I was the guy giving out the cards, it'd be.
I know. I know he doesn't do it.
I know. So are we just heading back to the keep then? We have to stop and see the goblin camp because I got to give them 5 more gold pieces for keeping the road safe, whether they did or not.
So everybody in agreement? You're heading back to the keep?
Agreed.
Okay. All right. So, are you guys going to head out right now? I guess that's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you want to camp for the night somewhere nearby, or you just want to go?
Oh, we should go hunt those ogres.
What ogres?
The 2 ogres that those other guys were looking for. There was 2 ogres wandering. More closer to Anjas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was between Injas and here where you ran across those barbarians that were looking for an ogre.
So why don't we walk on our way back? If we come across those guys, let's offer some assistance.
Oh, and look for a sign along the way as well.
Yeah, look for
Yeah,
big ogre poops.
Like a deer crossing sign?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, any bridges? Look underneath. Oh, that's trolls.
Yeah, I like the idea of maximizing our time on the road.
Yeah. Let's go to Hogwarts bathroom.
Ooh, I like Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can get ogre boobies on your wand.
All right.
And
So you're gonna
totally
head back.
different for Splug.
You're gonna head back. Keep an eye out for those barbarians or
Yeah.
ogres. Correct.
You bet.
Yeah.
And I think I said before, it's roughly like a 3 to 4 day journey to get back to the keep from where you are. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
It
gonna
took
get
us
my
5
notes
days to
together
get
here.
here, Brian. Brian, I think it took us 5 days to get here.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was 3 days to Injas and like a day and a half from Injas to Jiyyd. So
Yeah.
4.5. So yeah, 5 days. Okay, that's what we'll work with. All right, sorry, I'm trying to get my notes together for your trip back. So, first night. Here's what I want to do. Bryn, roll me a d20. Okay. On this first night, Gralnar, you have a dream.
Who had a dream?
Gralnar.
Oh, okay. Phew.
So you have not had a long rest yet. This is during your first night. Gralnar, you have a very vivid dream. You are awoken in the middle of the night to the face of Ushan, the red wizard that you
Oh,
chopped into little pieces and burnt in the coal fire. He's
okay.
just over the top of you, huge smile on his face, and you feel like you can't move. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Should not have been at advantage, but
I see it. Okay, again, you can't. He's right in front of you. It's dark all around. All you can see is like the silhouette of his face. You really can't see his body, and he's just got a huge smile on his face, and you can't move. You then see his face retreat into the darkness, and then you hear crying, followed by some screaming, and the voice sounds familiar to you. You're almost positive it's the sounds of your mother, crying and screaming in pain. The darkness slowly starts to kind of recede, and you can see Ushan over the top of your mother, tied up, bound, with a hot poker pressing up against her skin as he looks at you smiling. He says, "You remember what I said, Gralnar? This is your
how does she know
reality.
my name?
This is your reality from now on. You better get used to this. Do you like seeing your mother in pain?" As he sticks the poker into her face, and she screams. "Do you love your mother?" Puts the pot poker in her eye socket. You
I
hear
love
it
his mother.
pop as her eyeball just pops, bursts, and then sizzles with the hot iron poker. Says, "This is only the beginning." Says, "I'll kill everyone you've ever loved, everyone you've ever known, and I'll save
Seems a
you for
little,
last."
seems a little extreme.
The darkness starts to kind of cover both of them as you hear your mother scream again and again. So you do not get the benefits of a long rest, Gralnar. In addition to that, you wake up with a searing pain in your head to the tune of 14 points of psychic damage.
14 points of psychic damage.
Sucks to you, Gralnar.
But then laughs and says, "Joke's on him. I'm adopted."
Unfortunately, I know that's not true because Don and I worked on his backstory.
And his
All right, Don,
backstory
so
includes no more long rest.
is this something you would share at the group or keep private?
I would definitely share it.
That's good because we just heard it.
And
Heard
additionally, Gralnar is going to go into his bag of tricks, pull out his sending stone, and then he's going to contact the nearest Acquisitions Incorporated to his mother and request that they go and check on her.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think your mother was based in Phent, Phent. Does that ring a bell?
That sounds like it.
You don't even know where your mom lives? Jesus, Gralnar.
Because as I recall, this is going off memory. I don't have it in front of me, but your mother was in the military, and she
Yep.
basically stayed in the military while your father pretty much raised you. Is that correct? That's what I
Let's
recall.
see.
I mean, you still had a relationship with her, but she was kind of like always gone. She would come on leave for like 3 or 4 days and see you, then leave again.
Yeah,
Does that ring a bell?
that does.
Okay. So if you contact Phent, that would only be if she comes back to visit. But you can put word in with Acquisition Incorporated, give her name, and they can try to locate her if that's your intent. Is that what your intent is?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You want to know if it's live or Memorex, right?
Yeah.
If it's real or not.
I got the reference, Gary.
Eh,
Okay. All right. So you put the word in. They respond back to you, so they'll look into it. As soon as they find out where she is and her condition, they will let you know. Okay. Anything else with that little sideshow? As I know.
Splug's just going to go up to Gralnar and tap him on the shoulder and go, I hope your mom's okay.
Yeah, me too.
We have to kill this guy again.
Yeah, how do we kill him now? Since we
Well,
already killed him.
We got to resurrect him and then kill him again. So we need a necrophiliac. No,
Sounds like
necromancer.
he might already be.
Hmm.
Is it just my end, or is Don getting robot-y?
Nope, Don was getting robot-y.
God. Well,
Not
it's
in a good
the
way.
grief. It's the grief from his mom. The psychic damage caused him to go robotic.
His speech is now slurred.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what psychic damage does.
It's the pending exhaustion. It's already getting to me. So, but yeah, that's how do we kill something that we've already killed?
With a bigger sword.
Right, and make sure it's dead.
Now, did he say he'd kill everyone you knew or everyone who liked you?
I think you were included.
Damn it! Son of a bitch.
So,
Well, I guess we trek on, boys and girl,
yeah.
and
Listen,
soon to be dead guy.
All right. No other discussion on that then, right?
I don't think there's anything we can do at the moment.
Do we want to give a chance for Gralnar to have a short rest, so at least gain some health back?
You guys got plenty of time to take a short rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
why
do
don't
that
we-
along the road.
Yeah, Splug's gonna have to take at least one big dump in the forest, so that's at least an hour.
At least one.
So, Granoff, if you need to spend like hit dice to get anything back, you can. You can get the benefits of a short rest. Everything else you get from that. So, you need to roll hit dice or anything, or are you good, Granoff?
Gralnar's already dead.
Did we lose you completely?
No, I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm good
Okay.
at the moment. So,
All right.
yeah.
All right. So, you're not going to roll any hit dice, is what I'm
Not
asking.
at the moment.
Okay. All right.
But
All right. So,
Yep.
Go ahead.
you're not going to, Gralnar? You're down a little bit. All right.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. So, that was your first night. Your first night was out in the wilderness. Your second night, you'll be able to make it to in Jast for the night. So, no need to roll for an encounter there. Unless there's something else you guys want to do while you're in Jast, I'll assume that we're going on to the next day.
I'd like to purchase another greater healing potion if there is one available.
Okay. I forget what I gave you for a price on that.
2 gold, I think.
Okay. So in Jast, they do not have an Acquisitions Incorporated, I guess, franchise here in Injast. Injast is primarily the No Mercy Guild, another somewhat loosely based thieves guild. It's in here, so nobody here has affiliations with them. So you're not going to get any kind of a discount like that for your healing potions. And I'm trying to remember. I
Hold
think
on.
a greater. Go ahead.
Where are we? Like you're talking a potion shop? I got a card that I might be able to play if we're in an unfamiliar area. That's why
Let me do this for you guys. Get to the big map here for you, so I can kind of show where everybody's at. I'll do a shift click here first. So you were in Jiyyd. Injast is over here to the right, just a little bit.
Okay.
And you guys are heading back to Kront is where you're You keep it. That's probably roughly another 3-day journey from Injas to Kront.
So, guys, have a look at the card that I've got. I'm happy to play it when any of you think that there's a good reason to play it.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to steal it. Rob refused it.
No way!
Ooh. There's
I tried to steal it accidentally as well.
Stop
I'm not
trying to
even-
steal my card, guys! Assholes!
Tell me what
I
it
see.
says, Rob, because I don't want to open it again.
Well, it's easy to do. Just don't click it in the middle. Click it on the edge. Don't click it where it says steal card. Click it outside of that spot.
Someone else will be looking at it because I can't even look at it.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
Is there
Ooh.
some kind of institution in town in Injas that would be able to give me some protection against this wizard?
I don't know. Would that give us a discount? Would it be worth it?
Well, that's why I'm saying. So it's got to be something that's worth it.
I would leave it until we needed safe haven somewhere.
Okay.
So I'll pay full price for healing potions, whatever I can get my hands on.
If you ask around, if you spend like the day in Injas,
Uh-huh.
probably find somebody. Just how much time do you want to spend trying to find someone that can help you? Because that will add to your journey home.
You know what? I think it's important.
Okay.
I do.
All right. So if you ask around, you will eventually find someone knowledgeable in what they believe this to be. And they believe this to be the dream spell. So you should be able to go into Compendium, do a search for dream. You can see all the details about this. They basically tell you if you don't sleep, you can't be contacted by it. Let's see. I'm reading the spell now, so
Can we buy tinfoil and make a helmet? So I keep the dreams out of my head. Oh, I think I lost everyone again. Damn it.
oh no,
No,
we're here.
I hear you.
I'm just reading the spell. And a spell really doesn't tell you anything other than the fact that if you're an elf and you don't sleep, then you can't be contacted by it. Is everyone reading the spell, or is someone
Yep.
contemplating? Okay. Give you guys let that soak in.
Okay.
Questions you guys want? I'm looking up my thing to see how much your greater healing potion will cost, Gary.
Okay.
Greater healing potion is rare, correct?
I think so.
It's a potion of superior healing is rare.
How much is that? No, if they have them, I'll buy them.
Potion
I get hurt a
of,
lot.
potion of greater healing is uncommon. Okay, all right. So let me go see what that's gonna run you.
I have a coupon for
Cheap
25%.
cheapest one you can find in town is 150 gold pieces.
Okay, how many?
You can buy up to 4 of them for that price.
I will buy all 4. 600 gold.
That is correct.
Okay.
Anybody else need anything like that, or supplies or anything?
Is there
Condoms big enough for a Minotaur? Because he's going to get lucky when that woman's healed.
Talking about Gouda? Grunda?
Yeah.
Well, she's back in Jiyyd. You're no longer there. You're in Injas now.
Oh, they'll come find me.
Okay. Anything else in town? Yes, no, maybe?
Unless they got barrels of claw wine. Rob knows about claw wine.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing else you guys want to do in
but-
town. I need everyone to whisper a D20 to me.
D20. Oh, that's not what you meant.
nice.
I'm still waiting for 2 more.
You
And
want
1 more.
Doake as well?
Not Doake, just the PCs.
Okay.
Looks like I just need one from Ryan.
Can I just set it to DM and do a D20 roll, or do I have to like a /WDM
You
GM?
can do either way. It's fine, as long as it's whispered to me. That was not whispered.
Damn it.
Hit the dice thing on the left.
It was
Ryan,
a loud.
and at
That
the
was a
very
loud
top-
whisper, Ryan.
And on the very top, it says GM roll.
There you
You
go.
switch
Sorry.
it to that.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
He got it. Okay. Gralnar, give me another wisdom save.
Coming up. To you?
That is correct. Okay. You're visited again by your favorite buddy, Ushan. This time, you can see kind of at the edge of your dark vision, if you had such a thing in your dream, you can see a crumpled body on the floor, has a blanket or something draped over it. The blanket is just soaked in blood. Some humanoid shape is underneath it,
Not
and
good
there is
blood.
another individual tied, bound, gagged to a chair, and recognize this individual as your father.
Mm.
And Ushan again has the hot poker in his hands. This time he doesn't say anything to you, he just smiles as he slowly takes the hot poker and he sticks it into your father's gut. And you can hear him trying to scream through the gag that's in his mouth. And you can smell the rotting guts of his belly as his poker goes deep into his gut and then slowly pulls back out. And this vision repeats itself over and over again throughout the night.
Okay. And Gralnar is going to start talking to him now, because now that he knows that it's an illusion,
Oh,
he's
does he know
less
it's an
worried
illusion?
about. Huh?
Does he know it's an illusion?
That's what we just found out in Ingest, isn't it?
Well, that doesn't affect its effect on you when you have that wisdom save there, right?
Okay.
Did I?
All right.
Let me read it again. Does it say if
No.
you?
I get it. It's yeah.
The target recalls the dream perfectly upon waking. The target is awake when you cast a spell, which you weren't. You guys are trying to take a long rest, so I said it's at nighttime. And yeah, unless I'm reading that wrong, I mean, you're still seeing it.
Yeah.
It's still freaking you out because you failed your wisdom save. Right? That's why I'm reading
Yep.
it. Okay. So that goes on all night. And again, you can say something to him if you want. I'll let you go and whatever you want to say to him in this stream. What do you want to say?
I was just going to say, hey, this is an illusion. You know, you don't know my parents. You don't know Dick. But yeah.
He sticks the poker in again in his gut. Says, "Yeah, you're right. Maybe this isn't your father. Sure sounds like him, doesn't it?" He's screaming over and over again as that poker goes in and out of his guts in several spots. Don't worry,
Finally.
he's not going to bleed to death. This is all cauterizing as I stab it in his gut. His fat, disgusting gut, just like I'm going to do to yours.
I expected
That's
more
not
from
very
you,
nice.
Sean.
Don't worry, you'll get more. And you wake up with some more psychic damage. Nine more points of psychic damage, Gralnar.
Gralnar, you don't look so good.
Yeah, this
Another-
time I'm going to
Another
kind of
poker
missed
night
out
with
on
the
it.
family.
good one. Splug. Poker night with the family.
Sorry.
Yeah. This time I'm definitely going to take a
Rest?
a short rest. Yeah.
I don't know if you need to put your token on the screen for that or not to get the benefits of that. But go ahead and drop them on there if you need to add real hit points and get it back. I don't know if you can get it just from your character sheet or not.
All right. There's 3.
Did that add it automatically, or you got to do that manually?
I'll have to do it manually.
Okay. All right, you guys are heading out for your trek to Kront, or is there something else you guys want to do in the morning? Take as a no.
No,
I think we'll-
just kind of continue on our little journey.
Splug, your turn. Roll me a d20. Whisper it to me. Okay. Say half a day goes by in your journey. Don't really meet a whole lot of people in your journey. You haven't reached the point where your goblin friends, where you saw them last time. Let me roll for weather. I forgot about that all this time. Pretty much mostly sunny day. It is February, so it is kind of cold out, but it's sunny for most of the day here. And I'll say as you guys crest one hill, you guys can see off in the distance to the west. There's more rolling hills before you can see the trees and the forest of Lethier beyond that. So you guys are roughly somewhere right about here, I'll say, where I'm pinging. That makes sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys see a lone treant making its way across the field. And as it crests a hill, you can plainly see it kind of stop, kind of regally turns towards you and assesses the party. And from this vantage point, you can see like its majestic crown of branches up on its head. They seem to like nestle it says the moon. So yeah, it could be moon during the day. Nestles the moon in the background, and its crown of branches upon its head as it stares at you for a moment before turning and striding with its long gait across the plains. Several of you in the party know that visitations like this are often said to be omens of an important events, though what occasion might be on the horizon is left to interpretation.
How far away is he? And is he walking away from us?
He's kind of walking. He's not like parallel with you guys on the road. Looks like he's kind of walking towards the forest in a northwesterly direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'll say he's roughly like a few hundred yards, like 400, 500 feet, roughly.
Hmm.
Splug's
Gralnar
jumping
will.
up and down and waving his arms, going, Mr. Tree! Mr. Tree! Please!"
You're chasing after him.
Just so excited to see one.
Okay. What are the
No,
rest of
he's
you guys
not running
doing?
at him yet, but he's
Oh,
just
okay.
jumping up and waving arms like to get his attention.
What about the rest of you?
Gralnar will definitely be interested in veer off the path and try to get the treant's attention.
Again, are you just jumping up and down like Splug, or are you actually going after him?
Calling out.
Calling
And both.
out.
Both. Yep.
Okay.
Both.
Splug is yelling at, "Oh, Mr. Treant! Oh, Mr. Treant!" What are you saying, Gralnar?
Great treant, we beg your audience.
Okay. He kind of turns and looks in your direction as you guys are both yelling at him. Both of you guys can give me a persuasion roll if you'd like.
To you
Yes, whisper it to me.
with triple advantage because we're doing it together. Just kidding.
You see him kind of pause for a moment, looks back towards the forest, looks back towards you, and you see him kind of sit where he is, cross-legged, looking at you.
Okay. I'm going to run towards him, all excited like I was with the two people in the field. I'm just like so excited. It's like a little kid seeing a puppy.
But you're running towards him now, right?
I'm running towards him, flailing my arms, all excited and happy. You see a tree on it?
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing while Splug runs off? Anything?
Gralnar is not running, but he is definitely moving with purpose.
Okay, so are you trying to keep up with Splug? Are you letting him get out in front of you? What are you doing?
I'm definitely letting him get out in front of me because I don't want to be associated with that.
Okay.
Yeah. The red wizard's going to try and kill me too. Wow. A little more support, Gralnar.
Okay. What about Bryn and Helmet and Doake?
They're just shaking their heads.
Well, Bryn would have been happy to help with that persuasion check, seeing as how she gets advantage at +8. But you guys got it. It's all good.
I
Mhm.
feel if more people start running at the treants, it might start swinging its branches at us. So
Yeah,
I'm just
I
going to
agree.
hold
Yeah.
back. I'm going to hang back with Bryn and just kind of like,
Slug's going to not run right up to him. He's going to run to about 20 feet away, and he's just going to be jumping up and down like an excited 4-year-old.
20 feet away. That's very definitive. I like that. Okay. Okay, so on my map, this is not right. I must have old tokens. Because everyone should have full hit points and health except for Gralnar, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you get within 20 feet. Are the rest of you staying the full, what I said, like 400 or 500 feet back? Or are you going to kind of try to shorten that up a little bit? That's for Helmet, Bryn, and Doake.
Well, we'll slow. I'll slowly. Bryn will slowly saunter up towards them.
yeah,
Do
very,
I-
very
will-
casually.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Splug, if you're getting within 20 feet of him, before you even get that close, he stands back up and he leans over and he grabs a boulder in one hand. Doesn't raise it up, but just kind of let it. It's in his grip as his arm is hanging straight down.
Okay, once soon as he does that, I'll skid to a stop and I'll hold my hands up like I'm just excited to see a tree on you. Just the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Kind of just puts his head down, kind of shakes it. Says, "A minotaur is Nothing new. What can I do for you? Just keep your distance.
I won't come any closer. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. You're just so cool. Impart some wisdom on me, please, great treant.
Let's out a big sigh. Yes.
Don't run at a treant. That's his wisdom.
I am so cool. Yes, that's me. What do you and your friends want?
Is Gralnar there yet?
I think you said you were trying to keep up with him, so I got you about 10 feet behind him, roughly.
Okay. All right. When Gralnar gets up there, he's going to pull out his Acquisition Incorporated pamphlets and business cards.
Made of paper. The tree's going to love that.
I don't think they're actually made of paper, but he's not going to offer them to him. He's going to show them to the end, and with great reverence and say great treant. We are with a local chapter of the Acquisitions Incorporated brand, and if our services can be of any assistance to you, we would like to offer them. But I'd also like to ask a personal question, as I'm on a great journey of knowledge, and you are certainly most wise.
Splug's doing cartwheels in the background. He's just so excited, like a crazy 4-year-old.
It's another big sigh. Slow down. What? Yes, I know Omen well, for good and for ill. Not saying that he is the most wise, but he tries his best. You are of his ilk. Yes?
Yes, we are of his ilk, but we have our own ilk as well.
And what can this old treant do for you?
I'm going to explain the recent attack on my person. That I have an entity invading my dreams. Being so wise and long-lived, I wanted to ask if you knew of a solution to prevent this invasion of my dreams.
Breathes in real deep again. Let that a big sigh coming out. Says the dream sequence. Quite powerful. However, there are such things in this world that can prevent the invasion of the mind. I'm sure you've heard of some of them before. Perhaps you should seek out powerful artifact of mind shielding. Perhaps that will bring again your long rest and keep out the intruder from your dreams.
And Gralnar will bow low and say, "You are wise, treant, and I apologize for impeding your travel, but I'm most gracious for your wisdom."
All I have is time. Unfortunately, my time draws near.
Is
Who
that
else
something
here? Go
we
ahead.
can help with? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I
If he talks slow, you talk fast.
yeah. Is that something we can assist you with?
Assist me with?
Your time grows near.
Are you saying you want to help my time grow shorter? as he grips the
No.
boulder tighter.
Nice. You misunderstand, Great Treant. Is there anything we can do to help extend your time?
He loosens his grip on the boulder. I see you're quick to think. No, quick to speak. Perhaps slower to think. That is the saying.
Great Treant, do you have a name?
I have many names. You can simply call me Key. It is the most
That's-
simplest of my names. Perhaps even you can say that one.
E.
Key, just like
Whoa.
a key. Key.
Whoa.
Good, Splug. Good.
Deep.
Okay. So Gralnar would like to reiterate that if we can assist Key, the Great Treant,
Does,
in any way,
does he
we
want
would-
to stay at our camp by the fire?
yes, with trees.
You say that, Splug?
No.
Okay. So if you say that, say, there's nothing I need from you. I am on my final journey. Back to my grove, where I was once a sapling. There I will return to the earth and feed the next saplings. My time on this earth is gone.
Yeah. We wish you safe travels and a worthy end to a worthy being.
That he rises up. I guess that's he was standing up when Splug came up. So that he drops the boulder on the ground with a big old thud, and he steps towards you, Gralnar. Is everybody else kind of still staying back?
Nope. Splug's right there.
And you watch him reach up into like what few still branches with leaves he has on his head. Reaches up into those and he pulls out a pretty good sized wineskin. I mean, it's about the size of your arm, you'd say. And he hands that to you, Gralnar. Says,
Okay.
for your kind words and your attempt to appease me, entertain me. It's hard to tell when you talk so fast. Take this. I no longer need this. Perhaps it will help you in some endeavor. And he turns and starts walking away from you in the northwest pattern.
All right.
Splug's going to look at him and go, fuck!
Your microphone cuts out when you speak like that.
He as slow as and loud as he can.
You basically yelling his name.
Yeah, just buy and keep as slow and loud as he can.
Okay. He just kind of keeps walking back. He waves one hand kind of nonchalant back at you. And he takes his other hand and it's like he's trying to clear out an ear if he had one with his finger. He can just kind of stride away, not looking back.
Gralnar, what'd you get?
A wineskin.
Ooh, what's in it? What's in it?
Maybe wine?
Maybe Bryn can tell us. She's got that thing where she can figure shit out.
I can't figure nothing out.
All right.
All right, Carlos, you have a wineskin of something.
Do you want me to try identify on it, guys?
That's it. That's the thing.
Is it magic?
Are you
No,
detecting
she's
magic on it?
She's reading the label.
I feel like Treants are chaotic good, aren't they? So you should probably okay just drinking it.
I would love you to identify it if that's possible.
Did we decide Bryn does have identify? I thought last time you didn't have it for some reason.
No. Brent's got to identify as a ritual always.
Okay. All right, so you guys want to take the time to identify it?
I think so.
Mhm.
I mean,
Okay.
Splug could just taste it because that's how he rolls. But
The pure size of this means you've got enough in here for 3 of these potions. So 3 uses of this. It's basically an enlarge, reduce potion.
Okay.
So you can give yourself like 3 potions of enlarge, reduce, or make yourself a note. There's not going to be a handout for this because it's the same as the spell, just as the potion.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So now this is one of the things that came out of my Uncharted Journeys thing. So this is where we do a group check. So each party member makes a wisdom saving throw to determine how the experience of such an awesome wonder affects them. And depending on how the group does, there may be other benefits or detriments to this.
in the open or hidden?
You can make it open because I'm going to read whether you succeed or fail.
Everybody gets a +3 to their wisdom save too.
Oh, that's right.
wise. Oh, wise Splug. Look at that.
Okay, so I only see 2.
I'm sorry, I was writing. Wisdom save. Great. Oop.
Okay, that is all 4 of you. Okay, so every member of the party receives an inspiration card.
Yeah, we do.
So if you already have 2, you'll have to dump one or decide amongst yourselves which one wants to get dumped.
I ain't dumping mine. I like mine. So
All right.
Mine is for.
Dumping one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don, are you keeping both of yours?
Just dumped one.
Okay.
That was a
Alright, so
gold one too.
everyone will get 1 inspiration
Better not give me
card.
crap.
Oh, I read that wrong. Well, I'm going to give you another one, Don. It's supposed to be everyone that succeeds receives an inspiration card. And Don, you did not, so I'm going to give you another one because I screwed that up.
Okay.
Yeah, Dawn.
That was a pretty good one too. So,
Why'd you dump it then if it was pretty good?
well, I'm a gambler, I guess.
There you go. Let's see if your gamble paid off.
shit. Bryn, I tried to steal yours again.
Why?
Because I thought it was mine.
What's your problem? No way.
So meta-wise, so you're not left scratching your head. There are certain magic items that have a mind shielding type of property to them, and that will probably help you with this dream nightmare thing that Ushan is doing to you.
What is
Gralnar.
that?
There are certain magic items that have like a mind shield. There's a ring of mind shielding. I think there's a few other magic items that have that same property. But that's the
Yeah.
kind of thing that would probably help you against this dream sequence with Ushan.
All right. Yep. I figured that as soon as I honestly I was going to we've got that thing back at the keep that allows us to well, I know sell magic items, but I think we can buy them too, right?
With your bastion points,
No, it's it's like we put our stuff in a bag or a box or something, and then they're magically transported away, and then we get paid for them. But I thought we had an ability to buy stuff too.
you can put a request for stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
not guaranteed, but you can put a request in for stuff.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that is the first one you guys have done for this Uncharted Journeys book I've gotten here.
That's cool.
So a little more role play. There were obviously different directions this could have gone, but that's based on how you guys interacted with him, how you did on your persuasion, all that stuff. And there's your rewards for that. So obviously everybody succeeds is one thing. More than half succeed to get something else. Half or fewer succeed. It's usually like no benefits or possibly something bad. If there's no successes, it's typically something bad. That makes sense?
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
And there are other things in this book to where there's also like what based on the roles you take, a certain like a leader in some categories can swap his role with somebody else or give his role also to somebody else to replace theirs or different things like that. This one was pretty straightforward. Didn't have anything like that where one role had a benefit to anybody else.
One roll, ruled them all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On for your next night. Everyone, roll me a d20. Whisper it to me.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's not good.
Nope.
I need Helmet and Splug roll it one more time to me.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. All right. On this night, Helmet, you have a restless night of sleep. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Helmet. Holy shit. You do have a restless night. I'm pretty sure Dream said if you save, you get a benefit of a long night. Long rest, still correct. Do I still have it open? Wait a minute, you're an elf, right? You're unaffected by that.
A half elf, yes.
You still have the trance thing as a half elf, or is that only full elves?
So you dreamed he was torturing Gralnar's parents
It's full
too?
elves. I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep. That's what my Fey ancestry racial is.
Okay, but you don't have the trance thing. That's the specific thing that basically keeps you from sleeping.
Yeah, let me just double check my player's handbook.
Where you don't have to sleep? Is that what elves have?
Yeah, that's what the trance is. They're basically not sleeping. They're like meditate basically for like 4 hours, so not really sleeping. Because Dream specifically says the creatures that don't sleep aren't affected by this. Very important. Don't know if half elf has that or not. Anybody else here elf? I don't think so.
Bryn is,
Bryn.
but Bryn
Okay.
also cannot be put to sleep. Period. Bryn doesn't actually sleep anymore.
You found it yet, Gary? Need to break
was
out my
looking.
player's handbook.
That's Ryan looking.
About the compendium here in roll 20. Does it tell us that if I put in half elf?
I looked and I didn't see it in there, but
Half elf traits. Yeah, looks like half elves don't have trance.
No, it doesn't look like it. I didn't see anything.
Okay. All right. So you are awoken. I shouldn't say awoken. You are visited in your dreams at night. You see Ushan looking at you, like smiling, but then he has a frown on his face. It's like, what are you? Why is this not working? You can see him like going in and out of the shadows, but it seems like he just can't quite produce what he's wanting to produce, and you shake it off. So you're unaffected by it, but you do see his face, helmet. But that was
Okay.
it. Okay. Last day's journey, getting back to the keep. Everyone roll me a d20. See if
Did
you
we
get
see
one
the
more.
goblins?
Did I get a
Oh.
full rest then?
You did, because this time he tried to attack one of your comrades.
Woo.
Splug, yes. So at this point, you guys are going to pass by the spot where you saw your 4 goblin buddies.
Okay.
You passed by the same tree where they were kind of camped out on that day. And you can see hanging from one of the tree limbs a desiccated goblin hung with a noose around his neck. Most of the lower portion of his body looked like it had been picked clean by birds or something. And this is, where's the names of them at? I gotta go back and find my names. You recognize the face barely, because again, his eyeballs have been pecked out. Most of his flesh has been eaten away by something. This is the body of Sneck.
Oh, son of a bitch. Can I see the bodies of the others anywhere? Like, is there a sign of a big fight or battle or?
It's been, what, 5-6 days since you've been here? And
Yeah.
as you recall, it was pouring down rain when you left. So I'd make you do a
Not a lot
check,
of
but no,
grace.
it's been too long. You can't see any signs of it.
Oh. Ah,
You can give me a medicine check to try to figure out how long Sneck has been hanging here.
sure.
Give it with advantage. I'm sure someone there is going to help you with it. You can roll it again if you want. He whispered it to me, guys. You want to roll it again, or are you good with that?
I'm good with the other one.
You'd say, based on your inspection with this and conferring with your comrades there, that he's probably been dead for a good 3 or 4 days.
I hope the rest of them got away. I'm gonna take a minute and bury him.
Okay.
Now Splug's a little pouty, a little whiny, he's a little down as we continue on our journey. But then he goes, "Oh, I don't have to pay them the other 10 gold pieces." Okay. And we just
Hey.
continue on.
Okay. All right. So everyone rolled me the d20, right? Oh, that was for that. Don, your turn. Roll me a d20 by yourself. Whisper it to me. Okay. Okay, that does equate to something. So I've got to retcon a little bit. This is actually going to happen prior to your long rest, because this is a nighttime encounter, so to speak. So this has happened as you guys are starting looking for a place to rest for the night previous. Okay, you guys come across what looks to be like some remnants of some kind of civilization or a town. It's like a ruined church, maybe. And you guys can see and actually meet 4 friendly halflings. I kind of greet you as you guys make your way along the cold road south. They, friendly enough, offer to come warm yourselves by their fire. Says they've actually just caught some rabbits nearby and are about to cook their old family recipe. Now they introduce themselves as Rabble, R-A-V-A-L, Adal, A-D-A-L, Gavel, G-A-V-A-L, and Edel, E-D-A-L, 4 halfling brothers. Let's see, what else does it say here? They offer to share their meager meals. They believe in welcoming anyone who arrives to share in whatever food they have. But they do warn you the church might be haunted as they kind of laugh at each
Insight.
other. Do what?
Insight check somebody who's good at it.
Insight check for what exactly?
See if they're telling us the truth, if we can trust to eat their food.
We can't trust them. They're terrible.
Or murder them all.
Anyone here
Never
that's
trust-
skilled in insight can give me an insight
Never
check if you
trust a
want.
halfling.
Whisper it to me.
I'm not.
You know what? I'll roll.
Go for it.
Whisper it to me.
Can you have advantage if I assist?
Not with insight.
Okay. Tried.
Okay, I only see one insight check. Anybody else?
Can I do it with Doake?
No, it needs to be PCs.
I wouldn't
Okay.
call that roll a check. But yeah, I did roll you with insight, yes.
How's
You
that?
said
Brian?
you had to be proficient, right? I'm not proficient.
I do have proficiency, but it was more of a roll than a check.
Oh, that you did a check because it says insight
I
on
did
it.
one.
Helmet.
Yeah, it just wasn't a very good check.
Okay. Helmet. It's been a while since you've been around halfling. It's kind of hard to read them. Splug, are you proficient in insight?
Nope.
Okay, then your roll doesn't count.
Uh-oh.
You need to be proficient to run this.
Gralnar does not fear the halflings and will gladly accept their offer. And of course, he will produce some pamphlets and mention that if they're in need of services that we can provide, we'd be happy to provide them for them. And he's also going to mention that he recently came across a potion that could make you much larger or much smaller than for a short while. If they'd be interested in it, he'd be willing to provide that potion to them. They just have to provide a vessel to put it in.
Okay. All right. There's a whole lot to unpack here. So you hand out the pamphlets, and I'll say, what the first guy's name? Rabble. He walks up to you and looks at it and says, "Hey, fellas, come look at this." Says, "Can we have more than one of these?"
Well, yeah.
Okay. How many do you want to give them? They'll take like as many as you want.
I'll give them 2 each.
Says, "Fellas, come here. Grab a couple of these." Says, "Thanks, mister." And they walk back over to the fire and they throw it on the fire. This will help.
I thought that's nice.
And then you talk about your potion, and then they start kind of giggling at each other. And Adol says to Gavel, says, "Hey, maybe you take that and your wee little one won't be so wee anymore." And that goes back and forth several times, and a couple of them actually pull out their wangs to compare them. Says, "I'm not so wee little. How about you guys?" "Oh, sorry, ma'am. Yours is probably wee little than this, isn't it?" He looks at Bryn.
That's not very nice.
Splug lifts up his kilt and shows him his tree trunk.
"Oh, I say he's already had some of that potion." Okay, so if you guys had joined him at the fire, they're still cooking the rabbit here. The rabbits. They tell you they are devout followers of Tempest, and they're on a pilgrimage across Narfell to visit the battlegrounds of their ancestors. It says here they're kind of brash with each other, but they treat the party with respect as long as they too respect in return. There's some jabs back and forth, a little bit of vulgarity, but it appears to be it's all just in good fun. Okay. Anything you guys want to talk to them about? Ask them about anything more than what you already did?
I'll ask them just for grins. Do they? Does their kind have anything for mind shielding?
Like mind shielding? You trying to keep a secret?
And I'll kind of go into how we have an enemy that is trying to invade my mind.
It's like, whoa, you guys got some bad people after you. Says, I don't know. So I think my grandmommy had something that kept people from knowing when she was lying to us. Not sure if that's what you're talking about or not, but I sure ain't got nothing like that.
All right. And I'll thank him for his information.
They said that they're too dirt poor to own anything that's magical. Because all they got is their axes and their loincloth and this rabbit stew.
Do we have any? We can add some of our supplies to the stew too.
The supplies meaning what?
I don't know what we're carrying for foodstuffs, but we wouldn't have come on this journey without bringing food along for the travel.
And it's typically rations. It's just like generic stuff, unless you guys want to role play that you bring potatoes like the hobbits do or anything.
Yeah. Well, I'll offer rations.
What's that, Bryn?
Haters.
Taters, yeah, taters. Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Everybody's ever seen
we
Lord of the
got
Rings,
some
right?
potatoes, some turnips, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, they'll take whatever you're offering up and add it to the stew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other talking, role playing questions for the Halfling brothers?
Splug's gonna throw in some chicken bones for flavor.
Okay. Are you just going to say they're chicken bones? And is anybody else going to do anything about Splug trying to put the chicken bones in there?
How you make stock from the bones?
All right. Nobody's going to stop Splug?
Is it up to me to stop Splug?
Nah, Splug's a grown idiot. He can do what he wants.
Okay.
Putting the cockatrice bones in the stew that everyone's going to eat?
That better not be cockatrice bones.
Yeah, it's like chicken. You don't want those in there?
That is the bones you're talking about, right, Splug?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Oh,
But I'm looking at Gralnar going, yeah? You don't want
yeah,
those in there?
Gralnar is going to insist we don't.
Oh, okay.
Those might come back to life and they might be your friend again.
Oh, okay, I'll save them.
Yeah.
They kind of look at each other somewhat like confused by that last statement. Says, what do you mean they might come back to life? What are you guys doing? What is this?
And on the side, Gralnar is going to wink at him like, hey, he's special.
They knew what a bus was. They know he's on the short one.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. So this is going to be a little bit different. This requires a quartermaster check. Did any of you guys take that role? Well, I guess I should start off by saying who took what role.
Bryn's the quartermaster.
Okay. So just go around the table real quick. So Bryn's the quartermaster. Splug, what role did you take? Or did you?
Jester.
Sorry, what?
You're looking, Jester.
That's not a role. It's leader, quartermaster. Shit, I'm drawing a blank on what they are. Leader, quartermaster, sentry, and I forget what the last one is.
Is cartographer one of them?
No, that's your roles within Acquisition Incorporated. So if you guys remember, I asked you guys.
Well, then
to pick a
quartermaster
role.
wasn't one of the choices because she's quartermaster in regard to within Acquisitions Incorporated.
Okay, let me go back to find the page in my book to remind you guys what these positions were. Yeah, this is an Uncharted Journey specific. Hold, please. I love reading books in the middle of a campaign.
I don't think you do. I think you're a liar.
Leader, outrider, quartermaster, and sentry. Those ring a bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take one of those roles.
Yeah.
I suggested I was going to be the leader, but then Bryn is definitely better suited to it, if you recall that conversation.
I do.
And so I said Bryn for leader.
You guys need me to give you another Cliff Note version of what each one of those roles kind of are?
Yeah, I'm just looking back. I'm trying to find it in the chat.
I'm pretty sure I put it in into the Abyss Discord. But here, let me just read you the first couple paragraphs for each one of them. So leader's obvious. You got to think you guys already defined that Bryn's going to be that, so I'm not going to go over that one. Outrider's goal is to find the path through the dangerous terrain and lead the party to safety. The Outrider watches for signs of nearby movement, assessing any threats based on perceived evidence, and spotting other travelers along the road before they notice the party. Outriders typically have a strong knowledge of the wilds and are at home in nature. They usually take point on journeys and will often be away from most of the party, searching for signs of danger and opportunity. Okay? So that's close to the sentry. Sentry says the sentry acts as the lookout for the party. They cover the party's trail and watch for pursuit and ambushes. A sentry's senses are always on the world about them, keeping an eye open for danger and staying in the shadows to turn the tables on those who would sneak upon the party. Sentries have sharp senses and keen mind, can easily stay hidden and alert for long stretches of time. They remain close to the parties they travel, but often stray off the road to watch for danger. Of all the group, they are usually the most keenly aware of the threats that lurk in the night when the party makes camp. And then lastly, the quartermaster says, quartermaster ensures the party are well fed, well equipped, well prepared for the road ahead. Having enough supplies and equipment to complete the journey is crucial, and having the right tools to deal with any complications can be the difference between the expedition grinding to a halt or overcoming a minor setback. Quartermasters usually have a strong back, are able to intuit the needs of the group. Their attentions are usually focused on the party rather than the world around them. They spend their time monitoring and hauling supplies, offering aid, and keeping a sharp eye out for additional stores that can be retrieved from the land. So I kind of see that as one is kind of like the one finds a path, one is like the sneaky sneak, and one just makes sure everyone is fed and they don't lose their shit.
Gralnar
My
would be
Cliff
good
Note
for
version.
that.
Gralnar's what?
Gralnar could be the quartermaster.
Okay. Anyone oppose?
Nope.
Okay.
I think it's the best idea we heard all night.
Okay. Anybody care to be the Outrider or the Sentry?
Sure, I'll do it.
Which one?
Oh.
What were they again?
Outrider and Sentry.
I was just kidding. Sorry.
I'll be the sentry.
You should have made him read them again.
Or don't. All right, quartermaster check. Quartermaster makes a survival check to determine the safest location within or near the ruined church and directs the party how best to
That's
set
why
up
I
the camp.
didn't like the quartermaster as an option, because
That's
survival seems dumb for quartermaster.
yeah. That would be the outrider or the sentry, wouldn't it? To find a safe spot, that would be the person that.
At this point, I'm not going to be picky about it. If one of you guys want to give me a survival check, then I'll roll with it.
I've got decent survival, but someone might be higher. I'm just a 3.
I've got a 1.
Well, hell, I've got 3. My dog's got 3.
I'm a 2.
Just full disclosure, the result of this check affects the group check that you guys are going to do.
Yeah. So who's got
Hey,
3 or
Gary,
higher?
I'm going to touch you on your left horn and give you guidance. You roll it.
Okay. So what does guidance give me? Another D4, right?
And you whisper it to me, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that was a D4 as well to you.
not gonna help.
Okay. Okay, so as Splug, right? Splug
Yep.
takes a look around the layout of the ruined church where the brothers are making their meal for the night, and you think you found an ideal campsite nearby. made it as safe as possible, comfortable as possible, and basically the party is going to make this group check with advantage. So Splug did good.
All right.
So two D20s to you.
Hold on. So you just set up the camp. Everyone feels safe when I ask for a group check. I'll explain to you. So this is basically when everybody's getting ready to take their long rest. So unless there's something else you guys want to do, you guys have your meal with the boys. There's more ass grabbing and horsery and typical teenage 13-year-old boy kind of stuff going on amongst them and everybody else. But eventually, you guys can all lay down for a long rest. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you're ready for that, each party member makes me a con perception check. Wow. Okay. So how does this work? Your con modifier plus your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in perception. Wow, that's different. So I
Okay.
guess you just got to roll a d20 and then add whatever those things are for you.
Perception and con.
So it's your con mod plus your proficiency bonus, not your perception like that. Proficiency bonus if you're proficient in perception. That makes sense?
Okay.
So say your con mod is
Yeah.
3. I think everyone's proficiency bonus is the same. I think it's 3 at level 6.
Yeah.
So you basically add 6 if you have 3 in your con mod and you're proficient in perception.
Is this to you or to the
To
group?
me. Whisper it to me. Does that make sense to everybody, what I just said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can add 6 to mine.
Okay, because you have a +3 in con and
Yeah.
you're proficient in perception?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go, Brian.
Okay, Gary, you don't roll your perception. Not Gary, Ryan.
No.
I'm not proficient in perception though, so I just give you a
Just
perception check.
D20.
Yeah, just a d20.
Yeah, just roll me a
confused.
d20.
This is confusing.
Roll me a d20, and then add your con modifier. And if you're proficient in perception, add your proficiency bonus.
Ah, okay. Oh, all right.
That make sense?
I thought we only added them if we were proficient. Okay.
Correct. If you're proficient in perception, you add your proficiency bonus. If you're not proficient, you're not going to add anything else. All you get is your con modifier. That make sense?
Yep. So add another 2 to that.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
okay,
that
no, wait, that was a misclick.
helmet's up to something? Okay, so all right, so helmet, I add 2 to yours. Gralnar, you've got your added in yours already, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and Gary, I'm adding how much to yours?
6.
Okay. And Rob, how much am I adding to
Nope,
yours?
that should be it.
Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, I like this. All right, so there's 4 of you. So shit, how do I want to do this? Oh, it says, never mind. That's good. I can have a tie. Okay, and Splug, roll me a d20. Okay, you whispered it to me. Okay. All right. During the middle of the night, Splug, you are awoken. Actually, give me another perception roll, Splug. You may not be
Okay.
awoken. Yeah, you are awoken. You're awoken as you feel someone kind of rummaging through your backpack as you're sleeping upon that. And you see the four halfling brothers all standing over you
Bastards.
with their battle axes drawn.
Told
Where
you.
are we at? Where are we at time? 8:35. Okay, so
Time. We have
this
time to
may
kill
take an hour. Are you guys good with that? We are 2.5 hours in.
Never takes an hour to kill halflings.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 1 second while I switch maps. We'll roll initiative, and we'll get to have another little fight here.
little bastards.
I'm picturing the halfling barbarians from that YouTube video.
Oh, from your video that you put out?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's hilarious.
that is hilarious. All right, so I don't know what scale this map is on because everybody looks tiny. So I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, and we'll see if this is right or not. Gralnar, are you concentrating on something?
No.
How about now?
What are you thinking about?
Where your token is?
Oh, I might have. I clicked on the enlarge produce accidentally, so when I was putting that in there.
Okay, so let's do this. And where's Splug? Splug is over here. Okay. And I want everyone to remember what Ryan just said. Mm,
You can't tell us to remember what Ryan just said. You can only tell us to remember what Ryan's about to say.
Okay. All right. So let's switch over to here. Let's see if I did
Son of
this
a
all
bitch.
right. And let's do a shift click.
It's totally the halfling barbarians. Oh my god.
It is.
Those of you that have seen the video before, I took screenshots of all the four halfling brothers from that
Jesus,
video.
you did too.
That ain't right.
So let's roll initiative, fellas.
What I get a never mind. Crit my initiative. Damn it.
Everybody in? Got Doake in there too?
Doake's in.
Okay, sort descending. All right, Splug. These are not at advantage, but they are going to get the first attack on you. So Splug. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I think they pretty much all have the same attacks.
Well, they think I'm asleep. Wouldn't I get the attack?
That's why I gave you the
Surprise attack?
perception roll when they were stealing something out of your backpack.
Oh.
So otherwise, this would have been an advantage. But they're going to get regular attacks at you. So 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4.
That 14 hits. The 14 damage hits.
And now, Splug, it is your turn. You are prone.
Which one hit me?
What do I got? The second one? So I'll say Gabble right here is one that
That
hit you.
asshole? So
This
I'm gonna use
asshole
half
right
my
here.
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. And I'm going to use my action and my bonus action together to use the Grand Slam and hit him with that. Oh, to you.
Yeah, I'll still take it. It's fine, but take it off of.
Yeah, I did.
Because he did a critical hit on this guys and just hit for 36 fucking points.
Was that enough?
He is still kicking, and he smiles at you.
Oh, because he's fucking raging. So I'm going to hit him again.
No, you're not.
Swing at him again. And risk an attack of opportunity. And move to here.
You're going to move away?
From those two. Yep, I'm just from those two. These two over here can have an attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. So, great axe. And great axe.
Nope.
Look at that. Look at those shitty attacks. Okay. Is that it for Splug?
That is it for Splug.
Okay.
Fucking Varda's
Doake.
following us around. What a jerk. And not helping.
He came to watch. He just hears you don't get fined.
Doake.
Doake.
Yeah. Now, are we actually? Am I behind this column that I can't see these guys? Or
That's there just for flavor. If you want
Okay.
to use it as like something hiding behind, that's fine. Just let me know.
Nope. So he is going to use his radiant staff at this one that was already hit for 3. And then with his bonus action, he's going to do a little bit of this.
Which one? The one that hit Splug? Is that what
Yeah.
you said? Okay.
This one over here that Splug hit first.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So he's got a his orbs up.
Oh, that's an orb on his head or something?
Yeah, I think it's 4 of them.
Yeah, you create 4 small orbs of fairy magic that float around your head and give off dim light.
Yep.
Nice defense.
Okay.
Doake for the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, it gave Gralnar concentration, so...
No,
Clear
that's
that.
because Gralnar had it on his last turn, but I'm going to
Okay.
clear that right now.
Okay. Need to give Doake the concentration little
You
marker on his
got it.
token. Okay. Is
Come
that it for
right up.
Doake?
That's it for Doake.
Okay. Right. Next up is Bad Brother. Like, oh, I told you it was haunted. Like laughing maniacally. Splug. He's gonna try to hit you again. Let me double check if they get 2 attacks. I didn't check that before. Of course they get 2 attacks. So, great axe. Great axe.
Ooh.
First one fucked me up pretty good.
That is his turn. Okay. But wait, there's more. You guys hear a wailing sound coming from somewhere on this side of the ruins. And Doake, you see rising up out of the ground this spiritual looking, for lack of a better term, a giant. Just pouring out of the ground. And comes up to try to wail on you.
Ah.
Okay, so what does he do?
Oh,
He's got all
hold
kinds
on.
of shit here.
Uh,
Oh yeah, he has a great club. And let me double check see if he has 2 attacks.
now I can use my reaction.
For those orb things?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. He's still going to come up and try to whack you.
Okay, but I push him away too.
What is the range on that?
Uh,
Because technically he has a reach of 10 feet, so he doesn't have to be right up within 5 feet of you. That's why I asked.
it just
15
says
feet.
starts
Radius
its turn in
15
my
feet.
area.
Oh, it's dim light.
Oh, that's dim light. That's yeah. I can use my reaction to attack it with one or more of the orbs.
Enters that area of dim light.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Okay.
It's a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is pushed 20 feet directly away from me and takes 1d6 force damage.
A large smoker enters the area of dim light or starts to turn the area. You can use your reaction to attack it with one or more orbs. Creature. All right, I'm gonna say he gets one attack off at least, and while you do that, so let me do his attack, then I'll do his save. Wow, that was awesome. And it's a charisma save.
It is.
Okay. Did you know my big bad ghost guy is very charismatic, right?
Yeah,
What's the
well.
DC?
Uh,
Well, it's probably better than a -1.
it's definitely better than a -1.
Okay, so he's
Wow.
technically large. Okay, so he can move back 20 feet, right?
20 feet and 1d6 damage.
And each orb you use in the attack explodes violently. So how many orbs did you use in that?
Just one.
Okay. So 10,
Oh.
15, 20. And 1d6. Oh, I see you whispered it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 20 feet. 5, 10. You didn't have enough movement to get back to you. Look at you, Mr. Lucky Pants.
Right?
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a giant. He's in ruins, isn't he? Yeah. So he picks up a rock and he throws it at your face. Oh, look how shitty that was.
That was
The
pretty
12 hit,
shitty.
Doake.
No.
Okay. All right, now he's done.
25 bludgeoning.
Adol. Which one's Adol? Adol is this guy over here. Doop, 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 doop. Look out for the ghost! Bryn.
Yep.
Oh, has it been your turn yet?
Nope.
So you're prone.
Why am I prone?
Everyone was sleeping during a long rest.
I can't be surprised because of the my my ravens.
Okay. I agree you can't be surprised, but you're still prone though, right?
My guess is that I would have been woken up. Let me have a look because I have something for this.
A cream? An ointment?
I'll roll it once just to see. Holy shit. These guys can't hit freaking broadside of ruins.
Huh. Did a good job on me.
So unless I have advantage or you have some way of negating that, he's going to have to swing again. Well, I have to roll again for advantage. Did you find something yet?
No longer. Well, I don't need to sleep. I wouldn't have been lying down.
Okay. I'll take that. So, all right. So,
So
I'll say
at level 6, I got this ability. I don't even need to eat, for the record.
wow. Wow.
And I can rest while remaining alert and performing light tasks, which meant that nobody would have been lying down because I would have been alert and noticed that people were coming because they're stupid.
Okay. All right. So you're not surprised or prone. So that attack misses you. But he gets 2 attacks. So he'll swing a second time and look how
And that missed me
shitty
as
my
well.
guys are rolling.
My armor class is only 13, dude.
Okay. All right. So that is his turn. Gralnar, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Gralnar. Gralnar will
Didn't understand it. Like,
come up here and flank this guy.
he's the one who's been hurt.
Yep.
Feelings.
And so we're going to give him love tap.
Ooh, look at you. Rolling the big bad 20 for 10 damage. Ah, crap, my AP stopped working. Okay, keep going. I'm going to restart up my other screen here.
Okay. He's still standing.
Oh, yeah. I would say a
He's
tickle.
They're all raging, so.
Yeah, and that one misses.
Damn.
It's like, ah, you stupid dwarf. Ha ha.
Okay. Um,
Anything else, Gralnar?
yep. Let's do it all
Action
again.
surge.
Don't you have advantage? So shouldn't you have had 2 attacks?
Oh, he is correct.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
So that 20 and 13 is your first attack.
Yep.
You can
And
roll again with
this
advantage for your second attack. There you go. 19 does hit for a
that
little
would've
bit of
been
damage
10
on
the
him.
first- 10 on the first and 11 on the second.
And your action surge would give you 2 more, wouldn't it?
Yep. And this time I'll actually put in advantage.
There you go. That one lands.
Still nada.
Oh, it didn't do half. It did all of it for some reason. So let me add half of that back.
Because he deserved it.
Okay. And that one hit. He's still laughing and smiling at you, Gralnar.
Woo! Okay. That's going to be his turn.
Okay. All right. Gavel's up next. That's the one you just whipped on. He does not like being flanked. So what is he going to do here? He's going to say, all right, screw you, Gralnar. I don't care about you. You can take an opportunity attack if you want.
Whoop.
Okay.
Shouldn't have been advantage, but 20 for 16.
That still hits. He is bloodied. He's moving over here to get advantage on Splug. Like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Like steaks on the menu, boys. No,
Not with
maybe
those
tomorrow
skills,
night.
they ain't. Can you even roll higher than a 12?
Evidently, I can't. Okay, that's it for his turn. Bryn.
All right. I don't like being swung at, especially while people are sleeping. 25, 30. So Bryn is using her bonus action to spirit away, and Bryn is casting this spell. She's creating a portal underneath each of those 4 halfling assholes.
Oh.
That's when one of us is going to come out again.
Each one of those halfling assholes have to roll a dex save. I don't think that why is my spell save DC only 16? It should be higher than that.
Nice. Good job.
Is 8, 15 plus 3, so it should be 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. It's actually 17 because of a magic item that I've got. I just don't have it in there. So my spell save DC is 17. They've got to beat a dex save of 17 or they're going to be fallen for 60 feet. I've been falling for a half an hour.
60
All right,
feet.
first
takes
one
a
is the
half
one
hour.
north of Splug.
Yeah, that's 66 damage when they land.
And this is going to be for the one to the left of Splug. Look how dexterous my halfling brothers are. Hey, he is.
Ooh.
Okay, and then the one right below Splug. And the one to the south of Splug. Adol, the one that swung at you, Bryn. Yeah,
Right.
look at that. So
Those
these
3
three are
are
some
all
eternal
through.
spinning.
the start of my next turn, they will land. They will come out.
Yeah,
They
so I
will
forget
land prone, and they will take 6d6 damage.
Damn.
I don't have a token status for that, but we'll give them a color, red. Let me go back and double check something here. Okay. Yep.
So this is the only one that's there right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you make my ravens normal size, please? I can't make them bigger. Thank you. And I don't know if I moved enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't. So that's 5, and that's 6. Okay. So they're out. The ravens are flying there where they are, but they are. You know what? Ravens are going to go here, but they're 25 feet up in the air, so they're high enough that they're out. I want them to be out of range of the giant.
Do they,
Okay.
the portal people, land back where they started?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. That's 66 damage.
66 damage is what they're going to take at the beginning of my next turn.
Nice.
Okay, it's it for Bryn.
I think that's probably enough.
Yeah.
Edel. Ah! And he lands prone. There's no save for that, right? He just lands it.
No.
No.
He doesn't land until the beginning of my next turn.
Oh, sorry. So what's he doing his turn? Nothing?
Nothing. He's currently in a void, falling.
That's right.
So basically, they're out of the turn order for this round.
You
You can't
fuckers!
hear them. They're quiet in their own portal, Brian.
I can hear them in my mind.
Oh, okay.
I know what they're
funny.
saying.
It'd be funny if you sent your ravens in after them just to taunt them as they fall.
In the fifth, in the because I can make 5 technically holes, but
All right, Helmet, you're up.
I can't reach the other guys, so I'm going to go here against the giant. I'm going to use that. And I'll attack.
nice.
Well, that's one. You get it with advantage because of your challenge divinity. Is that correct?
Yep, for a minute. So, yeah, 10 rounds.
26 definitely hits for 13 slashing. Okay. That one hits.
And he can take an extra 7 damage for my Divine Smite on top of that. And I'm done.
Okay. He's like, why are you hitting an old ghost, man? End of round 1. You guys need to strategize?
I think so.
I think those halflings are falling 60 feet. They're probably going to be dead or close to dead. So maybe we can.
Are they going to be immune to? So what kind of damage is it? Because they're raging.
Yeah.
And wouldn't they come out of rage who didn't get to attack last time?
Yes,
This
they
guy?
would.
He's no longer raging.
Well, when they come out of it, they haven't come out
Yeah.
of it yet, but they won't be
No.
raging. They land prone. At the beginning of my turn, they land prone, take 6d6 damage, and while they're
Nice.
prone, if you hammer them from right beside them, you attack at advantage.
Okay, I'm going to work on this guy.
So maybe Gralnar and Splug can clean up the halflings, and Bryn and Doake and myself can work on the giant.
Yeah, that's why I didn't move the spirits too far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Are we ready for the next round? I think so.
Okay. Splug.
I'm going to go 5, 10, and I'm going to do a couple things here. First of all, I'm going to play a card.
Okay.
Move this out of the way. And I opened up Bryn's again. I'm going to play my card,
Why
which is
do you
this
keep
one.
opening up mine?
So if you look at it, I think it is. What was it? How do I make that freaking big again?
Regain 5
that-
plus
is
your
that
level
the-
hit points.
Yeah.
So 11 hit points.
Yeah. So I'm going to add those 11 on there. 5. Then I'm also going to use my second wind, which gives me my 1d10 plus my fighter level. So another 11. There. I feel much better now. So, and then I'm going to hit this prick with my flail. Chunk.
Damn. That's much better than 12s I roll. Okay.
Then I'm going to hit him again. Pachunk. Oh, then I'm. Oh, that's.
Second win was your bonus action if that's what you're contemplating.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking. Action Surge isn't a bonus action.
Yeah, it's just a class ability.
Yep. So I'm going to use my Action Surge because I want to hammer this guy before the others land. Schmack. And schmack.
Man, that's Baldur's Gate 3 damage attacking right there. That's what that is.
Right?
That was some good quality rolls, dude. You averaged 24 across 4 rolls.
I know.
Wow.
Finally.
And I'm averaging
That
like 8.
Yeah.
All right, did it for
And
Splug?
that would be it for Splug.
Okay. Doake.
Doake is going to. He is not really built for this, so he is going to use his radiant staff against the giant.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
look at
pretty
you
roll for
guys rolling like freaking heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took it like a champ.
He's just gonna stay back because. Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, Rebel. He's the one that's not stuck in the thing. Like, what you do to my brothers, you sons of bitches? I'll drink your blood, then I'll cook your flank. Eat your ass is what I'm saying. Let's see here. You know what? Fuck it. He is going reckless. So I can't click on advantage for him because button is just a button. 23 for 16. Splug.
Yeah.
Isn't reckless at a disadvantage?
Reckless is advantage, and then you have advantage against him.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to do his second attack. And I got to roll it twice because I can't switch this to 20 first damage for 16 damage.
Meet it to beat it, right? If he meets my armor class, he beat it, right? He hits.
Yep.
me.
Right.
So
Okay, and that is his turn. Let me double check, make sure they don't have anything else as a bonus action since he's already raging. I don't think he does. He's going to free action, like turn around and wave his ass at you. That's what I'm going to eat! Your ass! Okay. Giant's up next. What sorcery is this? Comes down here a little bit. Still stay within 5 feet of. Oh, yes. Oh, but he's got 10-foot reach, doesn't he?
Yeah, but this thing's 15 foot, so
Yeah, he'll take it.
no, he'll get pushed.
Huh?
He'll get
he's got-
pushed. 20
He's
feet.
going to at least get one. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He's got rocks. So fuck you. And he can't throw something because he's engaged with Helmet. God dang it. Stupid fucking people. All right, Helmet. That's it. You pissed him off. He can't throw shit when you're next to him, so he's just going to whack on you, hopefully. So, Drake Club. Drake Club. The 20 or 18 hit. Helmet.
I was worried about this.
Hmm.
They actually both hit. So I'll take a bit of damage there.
Okay.
So 32, 30
Double check his sheet.
damage.
See if he has bonus action stuff.
I would hope that he doesn't.
Nope, he has no bonus actions. So that is his turn. Okay. But he's eyeing you, Doake. He's looking at you. So you're next. Okay. At all. Pretty sure he's stuck in a thing. So on his turn, he does nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And Gralnar, you're up.
I don't know what happened to those guys, but
You can go through him because he's not there. If you can get to the other side.
well, no, I can't. I don't think I can get around him. Well,
You
that's
don't-
20.
You don't need
Yeah,
to
you-
get around who? The guy
he's
with the
not
red dot
there.
isn't there.
Right? He's falling in the netherworlds.
Gotcha.
What I don't know, is there like a hole right here where he was
No,
standing?
he felt
Okay.
Closes.
close. Because
Okay,
if
that's
the
what I
hole
thought.
stayed there, then he wouldn't land on the ground.
Oh,
That'll do. That'll
that's
do.
plus
Shit.
3 fire.
That'll do,
Okay,
pig.
So let me do this. So
That's my first crit with that
15,
thing.
23, 26, 28. Did I do my math right?
Yep.
28.
Okay, so, and how much of that was fire?
3
of it?
fire.
25 is that much. And then some fire damage. Takes it like a champ.
Mm.
It's like, oh, I'm going to eat me some dwarf steak too.
Okay.
Grab some
another
little
crit.
weenies.
Well, I got 2 20s at least, but
Let. Give me more. Okay. Anything else going on?
all I got.
My brothers are coming.
You don't
Okay.
know that.
I know he doesn't know that. Okay. Gavel, he's still falling. Okay, Bryn. Now they all fall at the start of your turn.
Yep. So they all
Takes-
land. They each 66.
And it's prone automatic. There's no save, right?
Automatic.
Okay, 66. You may roll it 3 different times or 1 for all of them. Your choice. Or do
3
you want to
different
roll
times. I'll roll it.
it? This will be for the top one.
And no immunity, right? Because they're no longer raged. That's awesome.
So
You
23
whispered
for
it
that
to me.
guy.
Whispered it
Oh,
to
I'm
me.
sorry.
It's okay. I'll still
So
take
20, 23 for that guy.
it. He lands with a splat. They should have a big red X through him because he is dead.
Okay, now the guy that's bottom left. 18.
Okay. This guy, right?
Yep.
18. Okay. He is still looking good.
And then the guy bottom right, 23.
3, and he is still looking good.
I'm going to cast it again.
Oh, fuck.
But this time I'm going to cast it slightly different.
Okay.
So I will link it for everybody again. So I'm going to create 2 10-foot diameter portals. One under the asshole giant.
Okay.
And one that's going to grab these 2 dicks.
When they're side by side?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So first thing I'll do is a deck save, right?
Yep.
Deck save for this dude. Holy shit!
He made it.
Okay.
I want him to re-roll that.
Oh, you gonna burn a card to make him
Yep.
re-roll it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Dex save. Fucking A.
Anybody got anybody?
I don't have. Yeah, I'll burn my card.
Let me do it.
No, I already
Start
did.
again.
Okay.
Hey, one more time.
Fail, you fucking giant.
There we
there
go.
you go.
Thank
Fall
you.
asshole.
All right, so give him a little red dot. Okay. And these two guys, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll do the one that's on the left first.
Okay.
You guys gonna burn another card? Or do you go with him succeeding?
Let him succeed.
Yeah, they're not worth it.
Okay, and then this
Me.
guy. Dex save.
Good.
Okay, so red dot stays on him. This guy no longer has a red dot. Clear his status. And then the guy to the north is dead. Why this guy is not getting a red X on him, but I'll take care of it. Okay. That it for Bryn?
Good job, Rob.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Et al. Was this guy. So he's falling on his turn. Helmet. What would you like to do here? This guy is no longer in front of you.
Doake's going to free action yell at him, "Stay where you are." After seeing what happened to these other guys, he's going to say, "Stay where you are," and hit him. Hold your action until he lands.
Who, me? Oh, he failed. Oh my god, yes.
You guys made him re-roll 3 times, right?
Yep.
Worth it.
I am going to take a potion of greater healing. That's a bonus action, right?
Good choice. No, it's if you take it as an action, you get full healing.
He just won't be able to do hold his action to attack as soon as this guy appears.
Oh yeah. You're right.
All right, I'll do so 44 plus 4.
Okay, he whispered it to me. He got an 8 plus 4. Oh, sorry, you got a 9 plus 4, so 13.
13.
Okay, that's your bonus
And,
action.
So I will hold my action and come down with my great sword when he lands.
Okay.
I'm done next round.
End of round 2. You guys need to strategize?
I don't know. We got to hammer this guy and this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just don't die.
Yeah.
We got this.
Okay.
So I can take a healing potion as my bonus action, right? But I got to roll it.
Correct.
So that's what I'll start with.
Nice. That's good.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, Gary.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty good roll.
It was.
An awesome roll. I needed that. And now,
Fuck
out
that
of
guy up.
anger, with advantage, I'm going to flail him in the head. Actually, I'm aiming for the jewels.
The other head.
Mm-hmm.
27 for 13. Some of that. 16 for some of that. He's still standing and laughing at you, Splug.
Well, that's all I got. That's it for the Splug.
Okay. Doake, what are you doing?
Doake's going to move over here. Get within 15 feet. He's going to hold his action, his staff action for when this guy lands. Because he
And-
saw what happened to these guys, and he knows the plan.
So
Wouldn't
you're
his
only- you're
orb
within-
hit him too?
You're within 2.5 feet of him right now. You know that, right, Don?
I did not know that. Is
Like
that
one little square is 2.5 feet. 2 squares is 5.
So
okay?
here's a question, Don. If he appears while you're there, one of your orbs would hit him, right?
It's a reaction I can send him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not automatic.
Gotcha.
Okay. So if you're within 15 feet, we can. You don't have to have the exact on the map. I know you're trying to stay within 15 feet of him so your thing hits him. So I'm cool with that.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
because I'm going to use an orb, and I could still use my staff as well. That's what I do more damage with my staff. So
If you're holding your action to do something, that is your reaction.
right.
That makes sense?
Yep. Yep. So it's my staff. I'll be going after him with my staff, but then on my next turn, I can orb him. So
Right. Once you get your reaction back, correct.
yep.
All right, Ravel is this guy. He's got decisions to make. It's like, you're a tough old cow. He is still reckless. So this is with advantage on use Splug. 19 or 12. So 19.
Miss and miss. Suck my
19
teeth,
misses.
jackass. Yep.
It's like, I'm gonna suck out all your bone marrow and savor the flavor. One more. Holy shit. My guys can't hit nothing. It's like, fuck, what's wrong with my axe?
Oh,
This
you're
sucks.
all super happy when you roll in 24s, Brian. But then when you roll 11, you cry like a little baby.
Is Splug and Helmet the only ones I've hit so far? I think so.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. The giant is stuck somewhere in a void. Hey, he's alive. He's prone. He's gonna stand up. 5, 10, 15.
He's got something in for you, Gary.
I know, right?
He doesn't have enough movement to totally flank you.
No flanky flanks for you, dude.
And no ragey rage either.
But you
Nope.
do watch him kind of go raw as he flexes. And he is raging. All right, so 2 attacks. Great axe to your face, not with advantage. Is that something I hit you, Splug?
Yeah.
And a 13 does not. Okay. Shit, I forgot about something on Ravel's turn. Yep, I'm gonna retcon that since I forgot bonus action. Bonus action, Splug, you see him pull out something that looks familiar to you and drink it. As a bonus action.
So he stole one of my healing potions.
He did. Just thank you for that, Mr. Cow. Okay, Gralnar, you're up.
Gralnar is actually going to take this one because he is not raging.
He's in a void.
Oh, I
If he's
thought
got
he
a red
landed.
dot. If he's a red dot, he's still in the. He cast it a second time, so he's still another void.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's going to go after this guy, and he is going to do a trip attack as well. So let's see.
Look at you guys.
Gotta find it. Trip attack. Woo! +8 damage.
Strength saving throw.
And if you did a trip attack and he fails the saving throw, he's prone, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So
Okay, so additional 8 damage. So let me do that first. And then I need to do a strength saving throw with advantage because he is raging. This doesn't let me click advantage, so I may have to roll it twice. What's the DC? Oh, it says that there, 15. Okay, I don't need to roll it a second time. It's like, oh, good one, dwarf, good one. I like that one.
All right. Well, motherfucker, let's do it again.
Oh, yeah, that feels good. Let's go. Yeah. He's still standing.
That's a +3 on the damage.
And you can do those multiple times per round, right? Or per turn?
Yeah,
because he's spending points for it.
Yeah, I got to subtract points. So it's if I use them up, I use them up.
Okay, so another
like
3 points of damage. And then another strength check. with advantage because he's raging. So let's do it once.
Oh,
Oh yeah, dwarf, bring it. I like it. Keep trying to put me down.
And that's going to be it.
Hippus will love me. Okay, Gavel, which one is he? He's dead. Bryn.
Yep. So the following people, let's rectify them first.
Okay, so you want to roll it? You want me to? Let's do this guy
Yeah, no, I
first.
will.
Big
So I got
guy,
two of them.
66.
17 for him, 29 for the other guy.
Fuck.
Nice.
Okay, so 29. Yeah, they're both still alive. I got to make your giant, or my giant, prone. Okay.
And I held my action too, right?
Yep. We'll rectify
did.
your held action before we decide what Bryn's going to do next.
Oh, you got something else up your sleeve?
Oh yeah.
Well, this
I'm
is
not
at the
done yet.
start of her turn when this
Yeah,
happens.
I haven't
when these
even
guys
I
do
haven't
this.
even gone yet, Ryan.
I know.
Jesus.
So hit him, Ryan.
Man, I'm okay with Ryan if Helmet does his attack now.
He should.
Well, okay, this is my held action.
As soon as the guy appeared.
14.
27.
Ooh,
14. A held attack is only one attack, though, Ryan.
Doake too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Doake,
fair enough.
yours is going to be at disadvantage
Why is that?
because he is prone.
And you're ranged.
doing a ranged.
Oh, I see.
11 does not hit this poor guy. Okay. All right, Bryn, want to finish your turn now?
Yeah, I would. So
Okay.
Bryn's hair starts to blow, though there's no breeze. She takes her staff and she plants it onto the ground with both hands. And she basically yells out, fuck this noise. She creates 5 objects that are
Motherfucker.
medium in size. You know what? Yeah, that's what she's going to do. She's creating 5 objects. All of those objects are medium in size. So if you want to make them a little bit bigger, Brian, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too.
Let's just leave them like that for now. It'd be easier to kind of move them around the map.
And they are what twigged me, Brian, earlier was that you let him pick up a rock off the ground.
Yep.
So 1 for each of those idiots, and then 2 for the giants. I'm gonna roll the idiots first, and then we'll do the other ones because he's prone and this is not range damage, so they have advantage on that attack. Because he's
starting
prone.
with the Halfling brothers first.
Advantage on this one first. They have advantage on this guy too, actually.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the 2 guys that aren't prone first.
Okay.
So these
Which one?
objects are medium. Well, I'm going to roll both of them. So the first one that I roll will be the guy above Splug, and the second one I roll will be the guy below Splug.
Okay.
And there's 2 attacks. And so there they are. So a 25 for 8.
Yeah, the first one hits.
And a 14 for 10.
Isn't the first one a crit, Rob? An actual 20?
Oh, yeah, that is a crit.
Okay, so that should be doubled.
Yeah, so no. He gets well, yeah. A crit, it crits the extra 8. The extra damage is in there, so it's 10 damage plus 8 damage.
Okay, yeah. You originally told me 8. Okay, all right. So gotta do some more here.
It's actually 10 plus. Ooh, it's actually 10 plus 10. It's calculated wrong because the medium objects do 1d10.
Okay, so another 2 points is what you're saying?
Okay, the second one, I'm guessing he didn't hit with a 14.
That is correct.
Okay, the last 3 are all at advantage, so I will roll them all with advantage.
Okay, the first one
And
will be
then,
against this guy.
Yep, first one, and then the second 2 will be after the giants.
Okay.
Attack, submits. So the first one after that dude is a 15.
15 does hit, and it's 7 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Attack number 2 on the giant. The first attack is a 17.
Those are with advantage, right? Just want to make sure.
They should have rolled with advantage, yeah. Yep, they rolled with advantage.
17 does not hit this guy.
Okay. And then the next one is an actual crit.
Okay, so what's the total damage should be? Is that accurate
Total
there or
damage
not?
is 6 plus, well, the 8 is wrong. So it's actually, hold on. What is it? 2d6. Why is it doing that? No, the damage is... No, that's right. So, but the calculation, it's actually rolling the crit damage, which it shouldn't. So that's actually should be 12 plus 6, which is 18.
18 total?
Yep.
Okay. All right. He is not looking good, but he's still moving.
Okay, and then the ravens are... Ah, that's fine. I think that's Bryn's. I think that's Bryn's turn.
Okay. Next up is Edel. He's the one that's laying down here prone. He's going to stand up. It's like, oh, you sons of bitches! You killed Gavel! Mama's going to be mad! La-di-da, 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 la-di-da. Does your objects have reactionary attacks? Again, if we ever decide that or not, I can't remember.
I don't think they do.
Okay. All right, so this is going to attack Gralnar with advantage after he flexes. Roar! Wow. Good thing I get advantage.
That's a miss.
Fuck. Still misses.
Also a miss.
Okay, his second attack. Again, I got to click it twice because I can't make it go advantage here. There we go.
You're gonna
First
re-roll
damage,
that.
though. What?
You'll re-roll that.
Oh, you're going to play a card?
Done.
Oh, okay. I'll roll one more time. Come on, baby. 18?
No.
It's like, fuck you, dwarf. Okay, helmet.
All right, let's smack on the giant a little bit.
Advantage because he's prone, or
He already has advantage.
I already have
Nice.
advantage.
nice.
Looks up at you. Why are you green? Ow!
Not your problem.
That's a good question.
Yeah, Ryan, why are you green?
Take an extra 7 radiant as well on that.
So it's 19 total. Is that correct?
Oh no! Oh no! That's 30 total.
Well, I already did the first one.
Oh, okay.
I was saying that second one was 12 plus 7, 19 total, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Ryan, to quote one of the famous guys on YouTube, how'd you like to do this?
I cleave his head, and then, like that scene from Peaky Blinders, I scream out, "Who's fucking next?"
I don't know if everybody's seen Peaky Blinders. I have. That's good. That's good. Helmet, you already got 2 inspiration cards. You want to give one to Gary?
Yes. Gary,
Okay.
go ahead and steal one.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, he's
I'll
going to
just-
give a new one to him.
I can give
Yeah.
a new one to Gary, or he can steal one from you. It's your choice, Ryan.
You know what, Gary? Steal one of mine. Your choice.
No, not mine, Gary.
Waiting for you to grab one, Gary.
Yeah, I hit steel.
There we go. There's a new one for Ryan.
And then there's my move.
Okay. End of round 3. You guys need to strategize?
Just I'm hurting. I'm going to use a bonus action to another potion and keep hammering on advantage boy here.
How many greater healing potions did you buy? You said 4?
I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, so you've already lost 2. One you drank and one that
Yeah.
your buddy here stole from you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Splug.
Okay. Let's start with the healing potion because. Okay. 8. Okay, and then with advantage, I'm going to flail on this one. Happy flail day to you.
1.
Happy flail day to you. I think.
Like,
I don't know if the
take
crit's right.
me.
I don't know if the crit's right.
Hopefully I am worthy. Oh,
Good. I hated that guy.
Me too.
and
And
he falls down. He pulls out a dagger and he stabs it in his own gut.
Splug's going to free action urinate on his corpse, and that's it for Splug.
That's gonna take more than a free action. You're gonna have to actually, do some work.
Not the way Splug pees. He pees everywhere.
He just sprays as he walks. So
He's got a soaking wet kilt right now.
He doesn't even have to
Yep.
touch it.
It's got a hangover, and he's been eating a lot of asparagus the day before.
Well, it's
Right.
awfully smelly asparagus piss.
Yeah.
Awfully putrid. Sorry,
my
guys.
surname in urine.
Hangover asparagus pea.
That's it for Splug.
To be like, no, not what I name him.
Asshole.
Rabble, not Rabble. You sons of bitches. Okay, Doake. Oh, sorry, Splug. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to be noted that on the end of my flail is chunks of his flesh and part of his skull.
Okay, Doake is going to move closer. He is going to throw a healing word up at Splug.
Oh, you the man.
Well,
Hey, better than
Kinda
the
sucks,
kick in the
but-
nuts. Better than the kick in the nuts. Thanks, buddy.
and he still has his orbs up. He's going to send an orb after this guy.
Okay.
And
Remind me what that does. What I got to do. I think it was some
12
kind of a save,
d6
wasn't it?
damage. 12 d6.
charisma save.
Well, all the halfling barbarian brothers are very charismatic. I mean, you heard their banter during the meal.
I think his charisma save is DC
It's
15.
enough.
So
It's enough.
You're not very funny, turtle. I'm gonna make some turtle soup out of you. Anything else, Doake?
Let's see here.
Six, 5, 4.
Each
3.
orb used explodes violently, dealing 1d6 at the creature.
Yeah, but he saved.
But it on a failed save, the creature's. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's all.
All right. Rabble. Which one was Rabble? Oh, that's the guy's
Yeah,
dead. Oh! He looks up at you with his dead eyes, Splug, and part of his head missing. You could swear he's winking at you. So some loud kind of flatulence noise comes out from over here. Adel. It's like, no, you motherfucker! I shall avenge my brother!
yeah. Try. Go ahead,
He is going to go
No
reckless.
advantage. Dick.
21 for 14.
Oh, yeah.
And then his second attack. 13 misses.
You.
Who you hitting? Oh, never mind. I can't help. Sorry.
He was hitting Splug. Okay, that's Adel's turn. Gralnar.
Gralnar. Okay, I have this new item called the Exalted Crown of battle
No,
command.
you don't. I took that away. You got it stolen from you.
Okay. And anyways, it says choose 2 different allies within 25 feet of you that you can see and hear you. Each ally can make a 1 weapon attack, cast 1 cantrip, or move half of their speed as a free action. So, huh?
I said, man, I forgot about that. Who are
Yeah.
you choosing?
So I've got 2 allies within 25 feet of me. Who can? I'm just going to yell at them and say, "Hit him in the pee-pee."
So I'm gonna hit this dude.
No, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to move half your speed.
Like, oh, that tickles, Mr. Cow.
Doake's going to shoot this guy.
Like, fuck you, turtle.
And so now Gralnar is going to take his turn. Come on. Guy to my south. Oh, that should not be an advantage.
This guy below you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses.
Yep.
Actually, no. He went reckless a while ago.
No, the top guy did.
Oh, I didn't have this guy? Oh, no,
Nope.
because he was flanked. He didn't need to. That's right. Okay, thank you. 14 misses as well.
Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use a battle action for
Battle maneuver?
battle maneuver. It is going to be a precision attack.
Does that require you to hit?
No.
Make weapon attack against creature can expend. To add it to the roll. Okay, so that made it a 15, right?
Yep.
15. You got to meet it to beat it. So that does. So that is, it was 17 total, right?
18, because it also goes
that's
towards the
right.
damage.
Half of that is. Oh, look at poor Edel. He's like, you fucking dwarf.
He is he's raging. You did him for enough damage?
He still did enough damage.
Yep.
'Cause he was only down to like 9 or 8. Yeah, 8.
Gralnar clipped him right in the chin with his axe or his hammer. Wasn't much of a blow, but it was enough.
Worthy battle. Tempest, take me. As he falls, he takes the dagger and sticks it in his gut as well. Ready for Gralnar?
That's it.
Okay, only 1 left.
Okay.
And it's not Gavel.
So the
Bryn.
the ravens are going to fly up there. Bryn is going to shoot once. It's a 25 for 10. That's a 24 for 13.
That's 10.
And that's force damage, so he can go fuck himself.
Yep, he's taking all of it. He's still standing, but he's not looking good at all.
Object 1, Object 2, Object 3. Yep. Nope, they can't quite make it there. They are going to attempt it.
I don't think we need to get there, but okay.
Hey, don't tell me what we need to do. I'll tell you what we need to do. My gosh, what are you trying to do? It's my turn, Brian, not your turn.
I'm waiting.
Look, it takes me 4 clicks. I say I only hit with 1. 16 for 8.
And this is what kind of damage do they do?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay. All right. So he is not looking good at all. He is barely hanging on.
Okay, that's their turn.
It's almost as if he was hanging on by 2 fingers. At all is dead. Helmet.
Just move here, and I will cast a spell.
Yes, Misty Step.
Yep.
On him or on you? That's on you, right? Yeah,
On me,
self.
so I can move an extra 30 feet. That's my bonus action.
Why don't you go up here?
No,
and
those
flank?
ravens are up in the air. Yeah.
Does that finish him off?
20. Why would you? Oh, yeah, because he attacked
Oh,
reckless.
he
So,
doesn't.
yeah, advantage.
Yeah, he doesn't need to flank.
I still have my abjure or my channel
Yeah.
divinity.
And that is enough. He turns to you and says, "Why are you green?" And he drops dead.
And I
Pulls out a
scream,
dagger. Ah, worthy death by green elf. Tempest will be proud. Ah. Like to add anything to that helmet?
I get down on my knees as the rain starts to fall on my head, and I scream, "Because Splug set off a trap!"
And at that, it does start to sprinkle just a little bit, helmet. Guess here's thunder rolling in. There's a storm coming in. And we are out of combat.
Splug is going to piss all over this guy's corpse.
So are these ruins just for flavor, or are they actually ruins worth kind of looking around in, on top of looking around and searching the bodies?
Let me answer that by pulling up my Uncharted Journeys encounter here. I think they're just for flavor. This is my map where I was just playing around with trying to get some kind of 3D thing going. And then when I read this one, oh, it's in some ruins. Let's see.
I
But
like it though.
you guys like 3D stuff more so than the overhead 2D stuff?
I like it all.
Okay, let's see what's in this camp.
You were right. That took an hour.
Was it? Hey, all
Yep.
right then.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Bryn almost took damage. Oh no, she didn't.
It says here, if the party ends up in a fight with them, they dish out insults of their own as they enjoy being disrespected. And I forgot one of them had a totem that I forgot to fucking use. So guess what? You guys get a magic item, which I'm assuming Bryn's going to do identify on. So show to players. That would have been nice if I'd have fucking remembered it.
Wouldn't have affected the outcome, but yeah, it would have been nice.
What's bless spell? Is that just for checks? Is that for saves? I forget. Anyone remember that has that spell?
Bless is a plus. I think a plus D4 for attacks. Yeah, D4 for number roll for an attack roll and for saving throws.
See, so that could have helped them on their saving
Yep.
throws for that void falling
The
and
portal.
taking bludgeoning damage.
I love that spell.
Okay.
What resources does that use, Rob?
It's a spell slot.
Oh, okay. That's
It's a
awesome.
spell. It's a spell from one of Brian's add-on books that he allows us to use.
Sweet.
Right. Yeah.
And
So
I only have 2 spell slots. So
right, so that's all the magic items that were on them for that battle. So you got a totem of heroism to use somewhere in the future, and a tale to tell your grandkids about how you met the famous 4 halfling brothers that were famously tortured and ransacked Baldur's Gate at one point.
So here's a question. So as a regular barbarian with rage, you have 3 uses a day. When you come across it, did they have 3
2.
rages they could use each? Just 2?
They had 2. They used their last one after they fell and came back up again.
Gotcha.
So if they would have been fucked one more time, they wouldn't have had any more rages. Or if they wouldn't have
yeah.
died if they would have died like this guy did as soon as he fell. But he's the one that took quite a bit of damage the first time. So
yeah,
did you guys notice? Did anyone pick up on the acronym I made out of their names?
No.
Ravel starts with an R. Addle starts with an A. Gavel starts with a G.
Rage.
And Edel begins with an
Oh,
E.
Clever.
Yeah, but I seriously, I mean, I thought of this as soon as this was actually a real thing in the book, and when I read it, it was like right after Ryan showed that video, the Halfling Barbarians. Like, no shit. All right, that's going in.
There's like
That's
3
funny.
parts to the video as well, and they're all hilarious.
Yeah, but I watched them. They're all pretty damn good. I had a hard time finding a picture of one of them, but I finally found one, so I can make these little tokens for each one of their actual faces from the video. So I'm assuming everyone here saw that video Ryan put up there.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And
But I can't, like, they're raging, and I rolled 24, 24, 23, 25, and I barely put a dent in them. Like,
They had a
That's
lot
a
of hit
barbarian
points.
for you.
How many hit points did they have, Brian?
They each had 67.
Yeah, so you would have had to do 134 damage to them in order for
Yep.
them to go down.
That's
Yep.
right. Crazy.
Yeah, barbarians are awesome.
Are we able to do a long rest now, Camp?
At this point, I'm not going to make
Okay.
you guys roll anymore for the Ushan thing. I'll say you're like roughly a day because you already did your long rest. I had to retcon this being the night before. So I'll hand wave and say you guys make it back to your keep.
Did I level to 7?
The next day, and you guys can all level up to 7
Yes.
before the next session. We
Right
start
now?
on the,
Okay.
Huh?
Right
The
now?
next-
Okay.
however long it takes you.
Ryan, are you going to level Doake then?
I will. Yeah, I'll level up the NPCs, so
Okay.
they'll be on the same level with you. So this next arc will be the third of 6 arcs out of Acquisitions Incorporated. After the third arc, I'm gonna switch back into the Abyss. If and when I add the other 3 arcs that are in the Acquisitions Incorporated book, maybe in between other sessions somewhere down the line. But I'm gonna try to intertwine some of the stuff you guys have encountered here so far in Acquisitions Inc. and other parts of the normal into the Abyss, I guess, campaign. Does that make sense, what I just said?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Any questions, comments, complaints about tonight's session?
Yeah, they hit me with everything.
Yeah, why
That's my
did they
complaint.
keep hitting Gary? That's not nice.
Yeah. What did Splug do to them?
Why are they going to pick on me?
Splug was a walking steak. All they had was rabbit. They wanted something with more meat on it.
Oh. They were going to eat him too?
That was their plan.
Ah.
Well, technically, it's because Splug did the worst on all those checks. That's why they attacked him first. And then once they pick somebody, they focus all their attacks on them until they go down.
Yeah.
So they don't
Good to be
spread
loved.
out. Just
Good to
like
be
in the
loved.
video. They surround someone and just beat the shit out of them until they die. Of course, except on the video, it seems like I'll hit them once and they die. That didn't happen with me because I rolled 12s. All right, guys.
And
Go ahead.
20s. And 20 pluses because I'm 20. My AC's 20.
That's true. Yeah, but I kept rolling with advantage. I kept rolling reckless for you. Like,
Mhm.
after they couldn't hit shit, it's like, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to reckless, see if I can hit something.
Without those portals, Splug would be dead.
Portals and the animated objects. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
kicking my ass, as usual.
God.
I love those portals.
Hopefully that was fun for you guys. I had fun with it.
That was a good time.
Yes, thank
Mhm.
you.
All right, guys. I'm going to
Awesome.
kill the
Thanks,
recording
Brian.
here, and we'll pick up next week.